Oh, nice.
Yes.
That's what I got tonight.
Oh, he got a beer. Yeah.
Don't worry. In the fridge, Termana.
Oh. Cliff said, no. We're not gonna start off. He said, I'll wait. After we discuss and have our little reflection moment, and then get into the show. Then he say pour out.
I figured I thought we were gonna go into the reflection moment like the whole time. I didn't think like it was just gonna be like, oh hey, let's talk. Now we're gonna get into the. I thought we were gonna go into.
I don't care how we do it.
We didn't even have.
I don't care. I mean, we can talk a little bit and then get into it and still talk.
We didn't have a plan for this. We just said, hey, we're gonna jump on and.
Yes, that's exactly wow. That's exactly
we're gonna do the show.
Yes, no plan at all.
Just wing it. Hope it works out.
Absolutely, yes. Where's the remote, Josh?
Usually how it goes, yeah.
That's funny.
You know I've been using the app.
What? You've been using the app? Okay, whatever. That's fine. I don't care. As long as you have a remote.
I've never ever since I've been here, I've never knew what a remote was. So I've been basically whatever.
All right. So anyway, we are live, by the way.
Oh, we are?
We are live.
No, we're live now.
Yeah,
right.
I wanted to go live. I was like, all right. We are live.
Are we recording this as well?
No.
No. Okay.
Nah, I figured that, and we're not even gonna put it on stream or on Anchor. It won't even be on the podcast. It'll just be us, like right here.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if we won't put it on Patreon. You know.
I mean, we're already live. People, you know.
That's also true. Alrighty, so well, thank you to everyone who's joining in right now, who's on our live stream with us. This is the official 3-count 1-year anniversary celebration. So let's if we're gonna do this, we gotta do this right. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Chaz Evans, and you are listening. Well, you are watching the 3-Count Podcast. Let's go down the roster. Introducing first, he is my tag team partner. He is the man that runs this show because I don't do shit. I don't run shit. I just talk shit. He is the man that, quite frankly, we would not have made it to a year if it was not for this man. He is the landlord of the Dog Pound. He is the Red Dog of Red Dogs, Cliff Miller.
Oh yeah, about to get sued catchphrase.
I love it.
And introducing next, he is your 100,000th time Universal Heavyweight WCW WWE National Coronavirus. I can't say that. Sorry. Let's try this again. He is your 100th time Universal World Heavyweight Negro Spiritual WWE, WCW, ECW, TNA, AEW World Heavyweight African American. Slap your mama because the chicken tastes like crack. Bare knuckle, bare wrestling. Slap your sister because she thought she was a dude. Heavyweight champion of the world, Chris Idol.
Always happy to be here.
I switched that up. I had to put he slapped your sister because she thought she was a dude.
She was a dude.
Hey, I mean,
wow. Hey, on a real, thank you guys. Anthony, I know you're here watching us. Damien, thank you for joining us. And Forsey, what's up, bro? I see you. So we've already got people say all 4 of you can go to hell. What's good? How y'all been? We've been doing really good.
I'm already there. Whoever said that.
That was Anthony, of course. He's the only one that's gonna say that. Damien says.
You with me, Anthony?
Damien says I'm gonna go play Xbox. Then he says Chaz sucks. Anthony says the host sucks, and then Chaz is already drunk. So thank you guys for the comments.
I haven't even cracked the bottle open yet. So no, I haven't.
I've already.
But let's finish this intro. And last but certainly not the least, he is my little brother, and that is the only reason he is qualified to be on this show. This man doesn't watch any wrestling. Quite frankly, this is probably the first wrestling show that he's ever watched that took place before the year he was born. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the Napster. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the man that did the logo on Cliff's shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the man that did the original the original logo for the 3 Count Podcast. He is my little brother. Sometimes we call him Q. Sometimes we call him JJ. Sometimes Chris Idol tells him to shut the hell up. But ladies and gentlemen, my little brother, Joshua Evans, Napster, JJ. Yeah.
I want to say is, the weight has been lifted off my back from carrying these sorry bozos that we have over here. I am basically the Lamar Jackson to this podcast. I am the LeBron James and his first stint with the Cavs to this podcast. I am the Michael Jordan of the early 80s to this podcast. Psych, nah, you guys, we are the dream team. I love you guys all. You thought I was going to have a heel turn, but no, like the sidewalk, keep on the street, dangerous times going on, so make sure that you keep yourself locked and loaded. Chitty, bang, murder everything.
Well, if you're Michael Jordan, then Idol's Magic Johnson.
That's okay, I have 6 rings.
That's not a nice thing to say. You say this man's got AIDS?
That was the whole point.
Everyone knows Magic Johnson doesn't have that shit anymore.
But say, y'all know damn well he don't have it no more. He's in the top 1%.
I just think it's funny how JJ was like, yo, I'm the Lamar Jackson of this team. Like, you mean you the shit?
Well, he did. Well, didn't he take a shit podcast once before?
Yep, and guess what? He came back, and what did he do? He won the game.
That's fitting. That's fitting.
That's fact.
Right.
That's fact. But
you had cramps.
But yeah, this is
Cramps.
Yeah, cramps. This is, like I said, this is our 1-year celebration. We're gonna bullshit pretty much throughout this entire show. We're gonna do a watch along of Halloween Havoc '97. So for those of you who are on live with us, that is the pay-per-view that won in our vote. We had a vote for the past, I think it was actually almost a month. We had a poll out there. We asked everybody to vote whether Halloween Havoc '97, SummerSlam 2005, No Way Out '04, and Money in the Bank 2011. We had a vote. It's funny because Halloween Havoc was winning for the most of the time, but it was a close race. But then today, all the last minute votes, I should have been like Trump and said, stop the count. But a landslide victory for Halloween Havoc '97. So that's what we're going to watch. So for those of you who are joining us, you want to watch along with us and, go turn on your WWE network or any other illegal stream that you use.
Won't tell nobody.
I'm not going to snitch, but hey, we're going to use the WWE network. But WWE network go into pay-per-view, WCW, Halloween Havoc '97. So go in and get that situated. We'll give you a couple minutes to get that situated. We're going to chit-chat here. So it's been a year, y'all.
It has been a year. Also,
I did a whole thing on Twitter, earlier, but literally a year ago to the date, I called these two, and because I originally it wasn't, I didn't actually be on until later. It's I think it was after Christmas. I think I asked you to be on, if I'm not.
Yeah, because you told me you want to do an idea.
Right, I had the idea for the podcast. I told you that I was I don't think we'll do a podcast, but I didn't ask. Right, but these two right here, I asked y'all I'm gonna do this podcast, and Idol. I remember we had always said we were gonna do a podcast, me, you, and Damien, and it was just just for shits and giggles because we want to get free tickets to Mania.
Yeah,
still working on that though. But yeah, whoa, seriously, sitting here thinking, a whole year has gone by, and from that day when we were let's do this, and where we are now, if you asked me last year that we would be sitting here doing a watch along live on Zoom, I would have slapped you and told you to go EAD.
Oh, that's what we do now. We just taking other people's catchphrases.
Oh yeah, gimmick
that's what we do.
Gimmick all the way.
Well, damn. If you would have asked me a year ago if we would have had this podcast for a year, I would have been yeah, we doing it for the culture.
Oh. I really thought you was gonna say slap. I thought you were gonna say slap your mama because the chicken I thought you was, but
no, I was definitely gonna steal Cliff's. But I'm gonna crack open my Captain Morgan.
By the way, so really quick, we have 4C just saying laughing out loud. Anthony says coronavirus. Really, Chaz?
I'm so, like I said, that's why I stopped myself. I stopped myself and I even redid it, and like that's why I did stop myself, Anthony. It just rolled off. I'm excited. So
4C also said nice. That's the best pay-per-view out there. Anthony says I hate him now, and then says just kidding.
Like I said, totally. I apologize. It just happened. It came out, and I didn't think about it until after the fact. And I was like, oh no, not supposed to say that. But yeah, like it's just crazy. So, I guess we'll go around real quick and just some I don't know, reflections, talk, whatnot. Because I gotta pull a Josh real quick, and I'll be back.
Funny.
Oh man. All right, so let's start. Actually, Josh, what's been your favorite moment so far for like the podcast in the past year?
I think I don't have just one favorite moment. I have multiple. Of course, breaking the rules again. I think me ripping the shirt over the Pat McAfee is probably like a 3-count classic. I think that's gonna go down in the history books. Was it Waves and Curls who we interviewed where they were just so amazing? I think it was Waves and Curls. Yeah, that interview. Honestly, I learned so much about the business and also just the humbling, just humbling yourself, and then also showing my bias. Just with Adonis because one of my favorite YouTubers, and he's hilarious. So yeah, if you check him out too if you want to. He's funny. Yeah. So yeah, those are my top 3.
Yeah, what about you, Chris? What's been some of your favorite moments?
Obviously, like JJ said, the t-shirt rip was just classic. I think another one is my progressive hatred for AEW. Like how I just from the beginning of the podcast, how I went from optimistic to it was like the stages of grief. And we just go through increments, and I just progressively get angrier and angrier and say meaner and meaner things about Tony Khan as the show goes on.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty funny to think about. It's also awesome how many people we've just been able to get to be on the show, just as guests or interviewees, just in such a short period of time. Because a year is not a long time, and the strides that have been made in a year, it's pretty crazy to think.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, and it's just thinking this started off as we were just hey, we're just gonna BS around. I think for me, my favorite moment of the podcast, I mean, aside from JJ ripping your shirt, actually Chaz's rant on Tamina,
oh my god, hilarious.
Still tops, man.
Look at that.
An 8-minute rant on how much he hated Tamina. I just never saw it coming. And I died laughing about it, and just thinking about the moment where he just leaning on the axe, and he's just you want to know who else? It was perfect, and I think, yeah, and it's weird to think how now entering the ring started off as kind of our way to BS with just the wrestlers and just have fun with the conversation, and then how quickly it went from this, hey, what's up? What are you up to, hey man, what advice would you give to wrestlers, and how can we help build future wrestlers, and what kind of advice would you give to them to see how far that came? It's been incredible, man. So I definitely the progression that the show has made in a year. It's been I would consider it to be an anomaly. I don't know very many other podcasts that make it past the 6-month mark, let alone make it a year, and then keep going out there and keep pushing.
Yeah.
No, definitely, I agree with you on that. I guess my favorite moment. So, like I said, I know it's hard to pick. Like, this is, despite everything going on in the world, it's already been a crazy year. But as far as the 3 Count podcast is concerned, crazy is an understatement. I think my favorite moment has got to be, it's got to be this guy ripping his shirt. Like, it's because that's just a staple that in just that whole thing. It's just ingrained in my memory, and I'll probably never forget it forever. Like that moment that Josh just literally like went Incredible Hulk and ripped his shirt because of Pat McAfee.
Yeah,
like the punter of the Indianapolis Colts got Josh so mad that he ripped his shirt.
He did his job.
He did, exactly. He definitely did his job because he got Josh hot. He's over here fuming at the mouth right now.
I know.
But yeah, that's got to be one of my favorite moments. My favorite interview, though, Prolific was one of my favorite interviews, and The Throne. I think probably more The Throne, really, because I knew Casey for a while, and I known Casey from in the underground yard scene, and I watched his career from when he went pro a few years ago, and to bring him on the show, and then not only to just wrestle him a couple of weeks prior, and for things to come full circle. I think that that is also one of my favorite interviews. But yeah, this has been crazy. This has been a wild ride, and y'all 3 were like the real like the foundation. Like I call us, I call us the OG crew, because like you guys, we are OGs. Like y'all, the OGs of the 3 Count podcast, because the 3 Count podcast, there's 7 people now. The 3 Count podcast wouldn't have even gotten to the 6-month mark without each and every one of y'all. So personally, I'm not going to try to get real sappy. Like I said, I haven't had enough liquor yet to get sappy, but I appreciate y'all. Like you guys, the 3 of y'all are like my closest friends. And, Josh, your family, but like exactly. But like you guys like really like the closest people to me, and to be able to do a podcast with people that you actually like and you love and care about, and just have fun with. We have fun every week, every Sunday. We get on this podcast and we have fun. And I think that's the fun thing about it, is that we have fun. Like we have fun doing this, and we're going to continue to have fun. That's right. 3, more 3. That got to be our thing. 3, 4, but 3.
We're throwing up 3.
Yeah, that's our thing. Okay. Now watch Anthony try to steal this on the podcast next year. He'll be like, "Yeah, guys, hey, 3," and I'm gonna go like this, and he's gonna be like,
Just to hurry the hell
I'll
up.
go like this, like, "Yeah."
I knew he was gonna do that.
Love you, Anthony. So yeah, after we've done a lot, we're going to continue to talk more throughout Halloween Havoc. We'll maybe have some awesome commentary on Halloween Havoc, since we going to watch this old. I've never seen this show. Like I said, I've never seen it. Josh has never seen anything beyond before 2002.
That's highly, highly false and very, very.
Don't let the truth get in the way of a good story, Josh.
Exactly.
A bunch of fake news.
Like I said, now also me, I'm not, I didn't get into wrestling until later in life, so I haven't seen a lot of WCW. I don't think I've actually watched the full episode of Nitro.
Damn. All right.
Depending on the year, you're not missing much.
Apparently so. So I hope everyone has their WWE Network up, ready, and running. Okay, we are going to hit play in 3, 2, 1, go. What the heck?
Yeah, don't forget you have an ad you have to watch first.
Now let's create a free account.
What? Why am I not signed in?
Here's what you get.
Oh, that's a mad fail on your part.
Wow.
You can even make sure that you're signed in. That's terrible.
Well, guess what? I had Josh set us up. This up.
Oh, boo! I didn't do
Don't blame
nothing.
the
So
college
everyone,
boy.
I am so sorry
Oh, I didn't do nothing.
because
Also, hey,
Oh,
all right. So
that's-
while you get signed in, hold on. So let's see. Let's see. I hate him now. Anthony says, just kidding. Prince says, it's so bad that nothing makes sense. Shout out to Jaden for the best shout out moment. Prince Machiavelli then says, y'all got to get Tamina on the show. Anthony says,
absolutely not.
Prince Machiavelli, did you see that on our finale? And then Anthony also says, thank you, Prince, for carrying Charles's ass.
wow.
Right.
My God, that's awesome.
Here's the thing. Hey, guess what? I'm a pro wrestler. Anthony's not.
You know what else you're not?
Ooh.
Signed into the WWE network.
Well, I am signed in now, and
Oh, look, it's Flo.
wow, it's a progressive ad. Like, when did they do ads on this?
Wow. I see it's been a while since you've watched the network, Taz.
Yeah.
It has been. Listen. I have not watched. I only watched the network for the live pay-per-views. So here we go. I'm up and running. All right.
Oh,
So
look, it's Piper.
Piper and Hogan. That's the main event, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Jeez Louise.
So,
I hate Hulk Hogan. Did
I
I?
can't stand him.
all right. Well, I'm going to be I'm at 30 seconds. Let me know when you're at the 30-second mark.
30 seconds now.
All right, cool.
Oh.
So you should be seeing like Hogan and Piper like trading barbs.
Yeah.
Bet. Rest in peace, Piper. We miss you.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Piper, man. My goal
I always want that Piper.
I do. Like, and I'll
Piper.
never not give Piper the credit. I want that Piper heat. Like, I want like, oh my goodness, we can talk about it.
You don't want that Roddy Piper heat, Chad.
I do. So listen,
You
I don't know
want
if
it.
anyone knew, but
someone stabs you in the chest. You don't want it. I'm trying to tell you.
so they had a show in Tennessee this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Nick and all of them, and Nick faced Van Williams, who was also and Sick, and they both actually were on our show. Now into the ring, so they had a match, and they were in Tennessee. And I watched the match today, and I instantly called Prince to tell him about this. But, bro, the heat that Van was getting, and the racists in Tennessee, I wish I went. I really do. They were out there chanting, "Black lives suck. Black lives suck." And the wrestler in me is just like, yo, why am I not there? That's perfect for our gimmick. Like, they were chanting Trump. They were going, Trump, 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 Trump. And you know Vam is just egging them on. Like, that's just Vam.
Chaz,
And
you haven't even donated to my GoFundMe to become a pro wrestler.
Yes, I did.
And then Damien says, I'm out. Y'all enjoy Halloween Havoc. Just putting it out there. But yes, the heat that Vam generated at Total Psychopathic Wrestling. Shout outs to Stephen J. and Matt Raby for being on our show. You know, much love to you guys. But yeah, the heat that Vam was able to generate was crazy. And actually what's funny is that, so Cowboy Cadillac was on the show. James Ellsworth was on the show. Stephen J. obviously hosting, is one of the founders. Matt Raby was on the show. Van Williams was on the show, and Sicken was on the show. And I'm trying to think, and Ron Holiday. Like all those guys have been on our show.
That's facts, yeah. Yeah, Ron teamed up with Will.
With Will, yep. Fantastic Will.
Dusty Rhodes on commentary. Rest in peace to Dusty.
I know. I thought about this when I was watching, like looking at the card back over. I was like, dude, Macho Man's on his card. I was like, Dusty's here. I was like, Rowdy, Eddie. I'm like, oh man, so many names. So many legends. Yeah. Yugi Naga.
Has Slim Jim always sponsored wrestling?
They were, remember? Because Macho Man was the spokesperson.
They don't sponsor wrestling. They sponsor Macho Man.
Okay. I just always, I remember even when I was younger, Slim Jim was having commercials with WWE. Ed was in a Slim Jim commercial, right?
Ed? From like Ed and Eddie?
No, Edge.
Oh, Edge.
Maybe.
Adam Copeland.
Maybe.
No, I specifically remember Edge being in a Slim Jim commercial.
You want me to look it up?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they, Slim Jim sponsored
Ultimo
some
Dragon.
events.
I missed the Ultimo Dragon.
But during this time period, Slim Jim was all about the macho.
Got it. Okay.
Snap into a Slim Jim. Oh yeah. Y'all are frozen. Yeah.
Because I think what you call it. I think Miz was in a Slim Jim commercial as well.
That wouldn't surprise me. That wouldn't surprise me at all.
He's perfect for it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The Ultimo Dragon. I like him. I've seen some stuff by him, so I don't know about the other Asian guy.
Yuji Nagata?
Yeah. Give me some history, encyclopedia.
He's probably on the Wrestle Kingdom 15 card. Pretty sure he's still wrestling.
Oh wow, really?
I'm pretty sure.
It's so cool looking at. I'm looking at Ultimo Dragon. I'm like, yo, damn, dude.
Yeah. Good old Ultimo Dragon. I'll never forget when he tripped during his entrance at WrestleMania 20.
I mean, who hasn't tripped at WrestleMania? Okay, legends trip at WrestleMania. Okay, Ultimo Dragon, Batista, like those are the only two I can think of.
I remember that, but that Batista one was.
But nothing beats Titus O'Neil though.
But that was at WrestleMania.
That was hilarious.
I know it was at WrestleMania. That was nice.
Yeah. Only Titus has slid his way out of the company.
Yo, damn.
You won't listen. You won't see wrestling like this on TNT. Oops, I did it. I said it. Yep.
Already?
We're already there.
Come on.
I thought we was gonna wait till we got like an hour in before we started.
I mean, I'm already enjoying this.
I was saving it up for later.
That's fine. I mean, you can still.
I was gonna say, man, Double or Nothing is great tonight.
I love all. You know what, man? Ultimo's kick sequence was so lit. Look at Mike Tenay, the voice of Mike Tenay. He's not even a commentator on the show. He's just there. Oh yeah, Brian, the brain. Oh, Bobby, we miss you. Damn, dude. Like, so many legends on WCW.
Yeah. There's Charles Robinson.
I was just about to say, my favorite referee.
Like, it's just weird looking back at all this stuff. Look at Charles's hair, though, man.
I mean, this is this is technically, we're almost looking at almost 20 years old.
Yeah, well, it's over 20 years, 22.
Over 20 years.
Oh, yeah, because 97, yeah.
Yeah, 22 years.
Like, this is wild. Yeah, because I was born in 96. I'm stupid, man.
Good job. Way to be.
Jordan was still basically having a stranglehold over the NBA.
Facts.
That's crazy.
At this point, guess what? You weren't even thought of. You weren't even like remotely talked about.
The Ultimo Dragon kicks were fire. Yes, they were.
Bro, Ultimo Dragon is lit.
He is.
One of my favorite workers. We
He's
did
my favorite
an interview. We did an interview with TJP, and he told us about the match that had him, Jushin Liger, Ultimo Dragon,
Jushin Thunder Liger,
and then an up and coming young lion named Okada.
That bad man.
And this happened in Canada. Like, one time match happened in Canada. We didn't get in the U.S. I was like, boss, man. Canada gets all the good wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
Canada's amazing.
The Hearts, Edge, Chris Jericho.
Before 2020.
Yeah.
Stop it. You leave that man alone.
I'll say it.
He's a trailblazer. Sometimes that
Chris Jericho is in my top 3 favorite of all time. It's just 2020 Jericho.
Lives in Florida.
loved when Jericho hated Canada. It's great.
Listen, man. Jericho is Jericho. He could trailblaze and lead off of ways, and we're just gonna follow. And then guess what? Some of us will question where he goes, but then eventually we come back and we're like, yeah, he's actually kind of badass. He just does his own thing.
Bruh.
All I'm gonna say is Jericho got a word over.
He did.
And a piece of paper and cardboard.
Anthony says, "I love WCW."
Well, not card. You know.
You would like the losers.
I mean, this was the time where they were serving up WWE, though.
Well, yeah, 97, yeah. But,
Hey, it's
I mean,
Raven, though! What?
Oh, okay.
Yo! Raven.
I wasn't expecting that.
Look at Kidman. and,
Holy
and
crap!
Perry Saturn.
Oh man!
Oh, my goodness.
Now I feel like I need to watch Nitro to understand why is Billy...
No,
Remember, well,
no,
Billy
you
Kidman
don't.
wasn't he in the flock at that time?
Yeah, Billy Kidman's in the flock. Yeah.
I wasn't expecting Raven. But look at this guy. Is he has his face painted as Sting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll see that this Wednesday night on Dynamite. Nothing's changed over the last 20 years.
Hey, I want you to remember that guy, though, in particular.
Oh, really? Oh, God.
I remember watching this live.
Oh, Cliff, is that? Okay, I got you.
I
got
watched
you.
this live. Like, I remember this, like, this is why I wanted to watch this pay-per-view so bad, because I remember watching this live, and I was like, I couldn't think of anybody else I would want to watch this pay-per-view with. I mean, I wish Anthony was on the show as well, but...
He is on the show. He's in the comments where he belongs.
He's watching along. But I remember this happening, and I remember all this stuff.
1, 2.
You're too young to understand WCW.
For an opening match, this is really good. Like,
Well,
like I'm actually legitimately enjoying the hell out of this match.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, you got to start the match off with the Japanese talent. Get the crowd hot, so we can disappoint them later with disco.
Was it Disco and Alex Wright? Was that who was fighting?
I wish, Cliff. I wish it was Disco wrestling Alex Wright. No, Disco is wrestling Jacqueline.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We were talking about that.
For someone born in 2002, the only thing I know about WCW is Vince McMahon bought them and destroyed them.
Well, I mean, he's bought the competition. He didn't really have to destroy
Is
it.
that very accurate, or am I?
It was more like WCW, like, drank poison, and then Vince beat the shit out of them with a baseball bat. So it's really hard to say who killed who. It's hard to say. Did they die from the assault, or did they die from the poison?
Oh.
Either way, Vince McMahon won.
I should be on the actual watch party. I am the franchise of the podcast.
Oh, really? You're the franchise. And oh, guess what? What's Shane Douglas doing nowadays?
Oh, that knee bar, though.
Does he still work at Walmart?
Oh.
For a period of time, he was working at Walmart.
That's the punchline. I think my gimmick for the show right now is just to talk shit about Anthony, because he can't say shit back to me in person. He can only type, and I can just like keyboard warrior.
I think I'm ahead of you guys.
yeah, I'm a little behind you guys. I'm like 2 seconds or so.
Bow.
Oh, man.
It's amazing how entertaining this match is. They really haven't done a whole lot of anything.
No, they haven't, and that's what's amazing.
We would have seen like 8 destroyers. They'd have been on the outside on the floor, tons of dives.
Well, there's only been, and that's crazy too, like, there's only been one dive spot.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Anthony, why don't you go out and share this out so you can bring more people on so we can talk to more people coming for the podcast.
So, yeah, let me
Shane
do that.
Douglas has nothing on me. You're right. He has nothing on you.
This is exact. I expected. This is how exactly if it was today. Someone would have there'd be 2 stacks of ladders and someone having a Canadian destroyer go through both of them, and they
The
still
match
kept
would have
at
been
it too.
ridiculous.
That's
Like,
what happened.
I think that the biggest thing that I'm noticing is that this pace is so much slower than what an opening match in AEW would be. But this isn't like a slow-paced match.
No.
Like, it's a very nice-paced match. But I'm just noticing how slow it is compared to what we see every week. It's kind of wild. All right,
Whoa!
That was nice.
oh my God!
I didn't expect
Fuck his
that.
arm up. Chaz, I'm doing that to you.
You want to wait? What?
I didn't expect that. Oh,
I like that finish.
That's right. Heat. Beat him up after the match.
Get the heat.
You already won.
Insult to injury.
Jesus.
Facts.
Oh.
That's right, Sonny Ono. That's right. Line him up. Oh. He had to do that to him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, right. Kempo salute. Yeah, sir. Yes. I love it.
All right, Chaz, you're the martial arts expert. What do you call that kick that Sonny Ono did? What is that?
That's a front thrust kick. That's the thrust kick.
Thrust
I'm gonna
kick?
call that
Okay.
Yeah, it's the thrust kick.
I'm gonna call it well placed.
Wow. See, that's a good opening match. That's how you
I like
open a pay-per-view.
I'm just going to let it kick to the
All
jaw.
right.
They're going to show the
Okay.
boom. Ah.
All right. Okay.
A great match.
I'm feeling the pay-per-view. I'm feeling it.
You see how, like, it's like a gradual progression, like the story. I feel like sometimes we're missing that in the new stuff. We just,
Oh, he got him right in the bicep. Okay. The slow down motion I can see, but he placed it right on the bicep where it looked like he got him right in the joint, in the elbow. But that's good placement. But yeah. Oh wow. Yes, right. Salute. Yeah.
Yeah.
WCWWrestling.com.
Oh,
Or you
fuck
can
that
also,
guy.
instead of going to
What's up,
WCWWrestling.com,
Disco?
go to 3countpodcast.com.
Yeah, Disco fucking Inferno.
Oh yeah. By the way, we did kind of make that announcement without really making that announcement though.
We did. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a website now. Our website is live, 3countpodcast.com. That is the number 3. You can catch anything regarding the 3 Count Podcast, whether it's episodes, whether it's merch, whether it's our live streams, whatever it is that's anything regarding this podcast is on our website. Go check it out. Our support page, you can donate to us, you can give us a tip, or you can even subscribe to our Patreon page. Go subscribe to our Patreon page. You can get some exclusive access. You'll get episodes early, all that jazz, and in between. You definitely want to go get them.
Gito?
Gato.
Is it Gito?
Gato.
Gato.
Fuck. How? Okay. I don't watch New Japan Wrestling often, but Gato's the booker. He writes all the storylines.
Oh, that's him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The disrespect you put on this man's name. Gito. No,
Right.
it's Gato.
Yeah.
And
Gato,
look who it
man.
is.
That's the booker. That's Okada's
Look who
former
the fuck it is. God damn it.
God damn, Jericho's fat now. He looks like shit now in 2020. Look how he looks now right there in 1980.
That man.
God. He looks great here.
That man has a condition now. He's hyperthyroid.
Oh, I thought you were going to say his condition was 2020 or AEW. No. I thought you were going to say AEW.
No, his condition is Tony Khan.
Oh my God.
Tony Khan in the Bucks.
And full of life.
Oh, wow. I love the fact that we're watching Jericho now, and then we watching him, from 97.
We'll watch him tomorrow.
We can give Jericho a bunch of shit and talk, but the longevity of Jericho, though, you gotta give credit when it's due. The longevity that Jericho has had so far is unmatched. Like, it's just Jericho's still doing it. Like Cena's gone, right? And he started in 02, but guess what? Jericho's still here wrestling, baby. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
I love that Gato's a heel. This was, and the wild thing too was that he, at this point too, this was Chris Jericho, the Lionheart.
Yeah.
We also appreciate like how like not even just like his longevity, but the amount of times he's able to revamp his character,
Yes,
and get it over.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's also like unprecedented. Like this dude has gotten so many dumb things over.
The list.
The list.
The list was a genius idea. That was
you just made the list.
The fact that so remember, because like Shug D came in as Shug D, and then like his name was Pineapple Pete, all because of Jericho.
Yeah, that's facts. Yeah,
For a
Shug
hot
D,
minute,
yeah.
he was Pineapple Pete.
That's facts. It was funny because I had seen a couple of stuff of Shug D before he got on AEW, and when they started announcing him as Pineapple Pete, I was like, wait, so did he change his name to Pineapple Pete? And then when I watched the Collective GCW, and it was like, no, he's not going as Pineapple Pete. I was like, oh, that's just Jericho getting that over. That's a Jericho product.
Yeah. And then think about it, man. Like Jericho, he was the Ayatollah of rock and rolla.
The Ayatollah of rock and rolla.
Like, yo, he was just like, he had so much. Yo, I like that little sweep kick. I think I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, it.
Gonna get
He ain't using it.
You stupid idiot. I still say that, Jericho got me saying stupid. I'm not gonna say that on live, but I call people the stupid idiots on a regular.
My wife said his hair hasn't changed. No, it hasn't.
No, it really, like, and the funny thing is this, crazy because he cut it, and now 20 years later, it's back to being like that.
Well, it's a little thinner, not as luscious.
That's facts. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I see that bald spot every time his hair is wet. You can't hide it.
Drop down, pass by, skin the cat. I did this drill before.
And back over.
I've done this drill before. Wait a minute.
Very nice.
You mean to tell me that if we just do drills in a match, that's half the work done for us? Wink, wink, cough, cough.
You're exposing the business. Knock it off.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's already been exposed.
That's not the point.
One, you gotta.
Sean made sure of that.
What?
Listen, you leave that man alone. He had tons of sunny days. Oh, I love that slam.
Oh, don't make Bret Hart mad, Cliff.
Oh my God.
We'll talk about it for 10 years.
Wow.
I'm still so mad you called him Jito. God bless.
Hey, that was Josh. That was Josh.
Yeah, you just rolled right with it like, yeah, that's exactly what.
Because I didn't know. Listen, I don't think I've ever seen his actual face till now. Like, I think this is like first time.
How have you not seen his face?
And if I have, I probably don't remember. Listen,
for years.
Let me be honest with you. If it ain't Okada, Tanahashi, Kota Ibushi, they all look the fucking same.
Oh my God, we're about to get canceled.
Yes, I said it.
He was legit Okada's manager until like last year.
Then maybe I don't remember. Maybe I wasn't really paying attention to any of the Okada matches I was watching because I don't remember him at all.
That's horrible.
I am a horrible. Listen, there's too much wrestling to watch. Okay, goddammit.
I can't wait till tomorrow with WWE or AEW and NXT. And we're looking back at Jericho like, bro, Jericho, you. It's not so much that you changed, just how much like he's evolved like throughout the years, though.
Yeah, most definitely. What the was that? What the fuck was that?
I think they call that a botch.
I mean, Tamina would know about that, right?
You're right about that.
Wow. It's amazing he didn't fucking die. It looks so dangerous.
Like, what the
What was
heck?
that supposed to be?
Top rope Frankensteiner.
You see 5 of those in every Tamina matches.
Oh, damn. Come on, man. Just stay.
Jeez, I haven't even said a bad thing about Tamina.
I'm just picking up your slack, buddy.
Like, Josh has already got like 4 strikes on Tamina already.
Oh.
Okay, land on feet. Okay.
Oh, I like that too.
What's that?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Experts. Looking at Justin and Cliff.
It was just a knee drop, man.
Oh, what?
Was that a knee drop?
Yeah, it was just a knee breaker.
Oh, that was a shin breaker.
Okay, cool. Yep, there it is, Lion Tamer.
Lion Tamer, yo, I love how
And wow, he tapped immediately.
Look how he sets that up too. Like it just looks gruesome.
Here's the thing, it is gruesome. I've had it done on me multiple times.
I think they low key like after that. I'm sure this match is supposed to go a little longer, but after that botch, they're like, yo, go home. Because that ended quickly.
Yeah, I agree. Look at all these colonizers on the screen.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The little wrestling thumbstick.
Yo, he could have broke his neck.
He about put himself in a lion tamer from the top rope.
Oh yeah.
Good. That's wow. Okay.
He broke
That's
his nose.
wow. I don't know what this like. Hey, look who that is. Oh man, Howard Finkel.
Yo, oh shit! Look at her, Deborah.
I forgot Fink was in WCW as well. I mean, honestly, really.
Except
I'm just looking at Deborah. I'm like, holy cow! I forgot
Except
about her.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, brother.
I thought you were gonna say Undertaker.
No, well, I mean, yeah, Undertaker. Well, I mean, I can't. You're right, Undertaker. I can't say Stone Cold because, well, no, you can because Stone Cold was in WCW at first.
Yep.
So was Taker, though. Technically speaking, right?
Yep.
Mean Mark.
They all
Calloway?
jumped ship, technically speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only one that really didn't was Rock.
Oh no. Steve McMichael.
But to say, I know who this is.
Cliff, were you a Mongo fan?
No. Actually, you know what? To be real though, I was a Kevin Green fan when he came on.
Okay.
I remember when Kevin Green like debuted, like people they'd be like, "What? Who?" Kevin Green? Yeah, we used to play for the Carolina Panthers when the Carolina Panthers was an expansion team. But yeah, I remember when Kevin Green came.
The Carolina Panthers were an expansion team.
Yeah.
I'm showing Josh. I'm showing my age and my very ignorant knowledge of the NFL. That was the joke. You didn't have to bitch me like that.
But yeah. So Kevin Green, I think he used to run with the Packers and then went to Carolina, and then he left and went to
bitch me with
WCW.
wrestling, I will bitch you with football.
Hey, my favorite match of the night. Let's go.
Oh yes, yes.
Yo, my dude. Yo, best theme song. I don't care what people say. Best theme song in WCW at the time. At the time.
Wow, they even have the junior at the end.
Dum 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 dum
Wow,
dum
this must have been a
dum
time.
dum dum.
I like this. I like when they do put the junior at it because I think it gives more respect to the culture and and the lineage of the of the Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, it's just like, whoa, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For a youngster like me.
You're funny.
Hey.
Hey, yo, I like the fact that Rey Mysterio came out in that purple suit. I hope nobody in the future would ever make fun of it.
Ha ha. Maybe a man who's gonna wrestle in ROH is gonna make fun of it maybe one day.
Yeah, I don't know. I imagine Colby will probably be around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruh, Eddie Guerrero. We had his daughter on the show.
Shout out to Shaw.
Shout out to Shaw Guerrero. Had a fucking Guerrero on the show. I don't care what anyone says. Any other podcast or any wrestling show can't say shit to me. I had a Guerrero on the show.
that purple outfit is so iconic though, man. Cause like for you guys, I'm sure you guys probably, I don't know if you do or don't know, but at the same time that Ray came out in this outfit, right? The movie The Phantom had come out, and that's what inspired him to get this. So Billy Zane was starring in the movie, and come to the future, come like 6 months later, here comes Rey Mysterio in that same outfit. So that's what made this shit so cool.
Oh, Billy Zane. I know Billy Zane.
Can it, Billy Zane?
Iconic voice.
All right, here we go.
My God, man, just seeing Ray.
It's been a while since I've seen this match before, but it's been a while.
But it's just so crazy looking at Ray and Eddie in the ring together. Like I'm not okay. I'm getting kind of sentimental about this because this was like my favorite match, and looking at Eddie, like yo, it's amazing to watch Eddie and Rey Mysterio together in the ring.
Wow.
At this time.
Well, they going at it. Yeah. They ain't waste no time.
John, have you seen this before?
Probably not.
Bro, this is I will say this. This is a
I've heard about
top tier.
I've heard about this match though.
Yeah. Like this, Ray and Eddie have had countless of matches, but this is a top tier match. Like definitely they're one of their top three.
Sure was.
Like it's been a while since I've seen it.
Boom!
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That was nice. That was nice.
The 1997 PWI match of the year.
See, encyclopedia.
Boom. Back when the stairs didn't move. They moved them.
This dude, his wrestling knowledge is just like insane.
That's why I get mad when half the time he doesn't answer my phone calls. So most of the time when I call him, I have a wrestling question that I can't answer.
Look how stout Eddie was. I mean, it's true. Eddie was massive. Like, just so...
Latino Heat! Even though... like...
I love that mullet, by the way.
I know not yet, but still. Like, anytime I see Eddie, I just gotta go, Latino Heat!
Chop, though.
Wow! That's an uppercut.
Just imagine a couple years later, he would be leading LWO, Latino World Order.
Oh, facts. Yes, yes. Wow.
But, like, you can see, what's so crazy is, like, think about it, right? The opening match, we had Ultimo Dragon, and that match was very slow, but, like, well, it was, like, well-paced, right?
Ooh!
But we're watching, we're watching a Mexican style, and it's so fast.
Yeah.
But everything hits with such impact. It's just as much impact as, like a Japanese style match would hit.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like one of my on my bucket list is to do a tour in Mexico. I do want to once I get a little bit better because I'm trash. I do want to do a tour in Mexico. That battery. Let's go.
Just one day, I'd like to go to CMLL and just do a training session at CMLL and hit the dojo. That's the other one I'd like to do. Those are like the two places I'd like to go.
I think I hurt my back. Oh my god.
Man, 20 years ago, we still trying to rip off Ray's mask.
Well, yeah, that was it. Well, the stipulation was if Ray lost, he had to unmask.
Oh, right.
The entire bodysuit, though, man. It's just a lit suit in general.
Ray's always had like legit, like dope gear, like especially when he does like cosplays and stuff. Like he's done, WrestleMania 25 when he faced JBL and the Joker. That's a good. It was because that was right after the Heath Ledger Dark Knight movie. Which, by the way, just got in the National Registry of Films.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, Dark Knight and Shrek.
Oh, okay.
Shrek 2 is still better.
Yeah, nah, nothing beats the first Shrek. I agree. Shrek 2 is one of my favorite one.
Yeah.
But Shrek is that started it. That started the whole Shrek movement. Like, if it wasn't for that first movie, we wouldn't have the cultural icon that is Shrek. But yeah. But oh man, Ray's gear has always been on point.
But it's crazy to think how many. So like when you think like all the cosplay that Ray has done though, like Batman, Superman, Captain America, Joker twice, both Joaquin Phoenix and Heath Ledger. He's done the Phantom. He's done Wolverine.
Whoa!
Everything he gets to do, man, it's just electric.
All right, so you want to know a funny story about that DDT spot that they just did?
Yes.
Two things. One, that was completely accidental. And two, him and Eddie were never able to do it ever again.
Wow, that's amazing.
They were never able to get that timing right to do it and pull it off ever again.
That's all. Hey, sometimes you just need a one shot. Don't ever try it again. Just do one time.
No, that has. Sometimes there's a spot that you get to and you do it, just you'll never be able to do it again. It just happens.
Oh my god!
Wow, he threw him into the guard like.
I just want to imagine that Eddie. I just imagine Eddie like grabbing Ray and saying, "Better me so." He said, "Better done, primo," and just like throws him right into the grail.
Yeah.
Sorry, cuz. Pow.
This was bad.
I remember when Ray unmasked.
Oh yeah.
We don't talk about that, Cliff.
It doesn't matter. It happened. It was on live TV.
No,
I
it
watched
didn't.
it.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, whatever.
It didn't happen. It didn't happen.
There's no Mandela effect.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
WCW or WWE can go back and try to rewrite that past all they want. I remember what I saw.
No, you don't.
I synced it when it happened.
No, you didn't.
You seen it when it happened?
I synced it with my own eyes.
Nope.
Yo, I love this submission too. God bless.
Oh yeah, the gory special.
Oh.
Oh, Lord. It's in the other brand.
I just love this, man. Hey, what did Dave Meltzer give this on his scale?
Was it in Japan?
It was either 4.5 or 4 3/4.
He didn't give it enough stars.
It wasn't in Japan, so you can't get a 5.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was even true in the 90s. It wasn't in Japan. It was hard, it's very unlikely it was going to get 5 stars.
I love how the ref is like, "Hey, you gonna tap, man? Yeah. Come on."
That's what good refs do.
Hey.
It's just funny to see the referee costume change. Like,
Oh! Wow.
oh, that shoulder block. Ray was just a freak at bumping, man.
Yeah.
And here Mike Tenay call him a young kid. Oh, bro.
Oh, he was super young.
23 years younger. I guess
I
isn't Rey
just wanna-
Mysterio like 47 now?
all of a sudden, I'm just kind of wanting to get JJ booted off the show.
Right, like, yeah, I think at this time Ray is like
Early 20s.
Ray's like our age, Chaz, during this match.
And this really?
Yeah, he was mad young.
Yeah,
Well, look.
he was closer to your age, actually.
Wow. Okay. So we're looking like 24, 25, maybe.
46 minus 23.
Yeah.
What do you get?
Somewhere in that.
23.
He's like 23. Basically.
23.
Yeah. Yep.
No, he might. Actually, since this is Halloween, so he'd be actually 22.
Yeah.
He's
Wow.
22.
Wow. See, that's what's up. 22.
The crowd got to be in their face, dude. Like,
So he's on the verge of turning 23.
I'm so appalled right now. None of these people are using social distancing.
Oh man.
So they weren't eating bats in the 90s.
None of them wearing masks.
Because the 90s wasn't sensitive.
Sensitive? You mean it wasn't a freaking global pandemic?
Oh my God! Look at that.
That was close.
That was awesome.
The hope spot into the cutoff.
Yep.
He just clothesline the soul out of him. Mysterio looked like roadkill right there. I'm not even gonna lie. Go Ray!
Look at that future move.
Go Ray! Oh, that was awesome. That was cool. Is he gonna flip? Oh no, he's just laying there.
Yeah.
If this was 2020, Ray would have been already running to jump and flip over. Oh, right there he goes now.
Are you kidding me? If this was 2020, Ray wouldn't have been doing all this stuff.
Ain't nobody doing that. Ray just doing a front flip into a head scissor spot, man. Come on.
Nah, Ray would not be doing this now. But he
I'm
would be
just thinking, no. I want to see someone hit that spot now. Like,
he'll be doing his slide splash.
Yo, I love that
Yeah.
penguin slide. You get off that. That penguin slide is lit.
It is. It really is.
That slide, yeah.
Ooh. Oh man, this is. I'm loving this match. I really am. I'm actually so far. This pay per view hasn't pissed me off.
Oh, just chill.
Like
Temper your expectations.
like Tony Khan does.
Oh yeah, I get pissed off at least 2 AEW matches.
Oh, that Arabian moonsault.
Typically one that involves knives.
There it is.
Oh,
Oh! Wow!
ouch.
That's how I'm gonna powerbomb you every time, Chaz. I'm just gonna give you the heads up.
Listen, I'll take it. I'll die for you.
I'm just gonna powerbomb you down and then stack you.
Cliff, I'll die for you. I will listen. I'll die.
Oh my God.
Bruh,
So
that was
ruthless.
sickening. That looks so sick. Like, he said, whoop, boom, ah, gah, 1, 2, kick out. Oh my
My reaction
God.
to that for all you Rick and Morty fans.
Oh, wee.
You know what's funny is I can't remember what Rey Mysterio's finisher was.
Was it not
It was the
619?
Frankensteiner.
Was it the Frankensteiner?
When did he start doing the 619, y'all?
Yeah.
That's when he entered. It was like a
When he
little
got-
bit. It was a little
See,
bit
he
after he debuted at WWE.
Oh, okay.
No, it was when he debuted. He won his debut match with the 619
No,
into
he
the
won a
West Coast
debut.
Pop.
No, he did it
No,
off
he
the
would do the
powerbomb.
619 into the West Coast Pop.
No, he didn't. He did it off the
Yes,
powerbomb.
he did, Cliff.
No,
I
because
remember
remember
his match with
Chavo.
Chavo.
No, Chavo caught him
He hit
and
him
he
with
did the
the
powerbomb spot
619.
and pinned him.
He would do the 619 into the West Coast Pop.
He started using
Chavo
it
tried to
after,
reverse it.
but when he
And then he did it.
when he first debuted with Chavo and with Jamie Noble, he did the powerbomb spot where he like jumped on their back
Ooh,
and it did a
match
dive under.
wasn't against Jamie Noble and Chavo. He wrestled Chavo in a one-on-one.
No, I'm telling you right now, when he wrestled Chavo, he did the powerbomb spot, and then he wrestled Jamie Noble and did the same thing, and after that he started doing a West Coast Pop.
But he did the West Coast Pop in the match with Chavo.
Fight, 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 fight.
No one's
Out to
fighting,
fight,
Chad. Shut
Fight
up.
Pro Wrestling, winning the 2020 Black Wrestlers.
No one's fighting.
Yo.
That was an excellent match.
That was an excellent match. Like,
And then Eddie beats him down.
gotta get that heat, brother.
Get it back.
Wow.
Gotta get my heat back after I lost. Make sure he doesn't take my push.
Yo, damn, okay, so if he hit the West Coast Pop in his debut match, why did he beat Chavo and Jamie Noble with the little sit-out powerbomb spot? He beat them twice with it.
I'm not going to dispute the Jamie Noble match. I don't remember any Jamie Noble match except for the one he had with Billy Gunn, where he got the right to sleep with Tori.
Yeah, because I remember
I say every other Jamie Noble match I have no recollection of. So if you told me he used the pickup truck to beat him, I'd believe.
Maybe it was the second match. You know what? Maybe it was the second match that he beat him with the powerbomb spot, and then after that he beat that's when Chavo they had started the big rivalry thing. But I remember Chavo getting beat with a little sit out powerbomb, and then because remember he used to dive through the legs and flip him over for a sunset flip powerbomb and pin him.
Mm-hmm.
And I know he did it to Chavo, and I know he did it to Jamie Noble. I was I remember seeing those two distinctly.
Okay,
Right.
Cliff, what was this WCF hotline?
The WCW hotline, you could.
WCF did not have a hotline. Now the WCW hotline.
I said
was a
WCW.
You said WCF.
I did. Oh,
I was waiting
said
on
WCF.
for Idol to pick up on it and say something about it. Because I was literally looking at you like this.
right.
So the hotline basically was WCW's version of
Letting you live,
a dirt
live on YouTube.
where they would get you to call in, and it would cost $2 a minute, and it was basically a bunch of bullshit that they would just feed you to make you feel like you were an insider. But
Yeah.
really, it was just a scam to get your money.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I just got hit with a message that said, letting you know you're not live on YouTube. I'm gonna let you know, right there we are on YouTube. It's like Inception right now. So just give me a heads up.
You have to make sure you follow our live YouTube page.
Yeah,
YouTube
actually, that's what it was. Right. So we had the
Oh,
second page, right?
Oh, look, it's
There's a separate live page?
Yeah, that happened by accident. I
Yes.
remember now. I gotta go.
Oh, okay.
I gotta change it, and I gotta make sure I put it on the right one.
Yeah, we have two separate YouTube accounts. Well, not accounts, but channels. Yeah, we have a live channel and our regular channel.
Gotcha, okay.
Yes.
I had no clue.
Look at the guy that ruined TNA.
Who? Which one? Eric Bischoff or the colonizer?
Hogan.
Oh, stop it. They didn't ruin anything.
They're about to say it was already ruined.
Oh, they got there and just basically sunk it even more.
Oh God, no, they did not.
They were
You know
the
what,
8-pound
Rod?
ball.
If they were the
that
problem,
sucked
then
the-
why
that
didn't things
sucked the
get better
water
after
out
they
the
left?
water.
Thank you. When they left, why was the no?
Like,
it was
it was just Dixie. No,
it was Dixie. She ran the damn thing.
But guess who had the input in that? Hogan. Hogan was look. TNA was basically. I'm gonna tell you how it is, okay?
How are you gonna tell anybody how it was? You wasn't even watching TNA.
No.
It was a water boat. It was a water boat made out of paper in the pond, and someone dropped a bowling ball on it.
You weren't even watching TNA at the time. The only time you ever watched TNA was in Virginia with our grandmother, and that was before Hogan showed up.
Yeah, when it was actually good.
Like, don't even what?
Now let's talk about someone. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say Hogan and Bischoff necessarily made it any better, but they definitely didn't make it any worse.
They were the 8-pound ball on that paper boat that destroyed it. It was sinking at a slow rate, and it just went boom, sunk, destroyed, no mas.
So then what's the analogy for once they left and the boat didn't sink? Because the boat's still sailing right now.
It got repaired.
It got repaired.
Someone put a new boat. Somebody put a new paper in there. The paper dried up, and they put it.
What are you talking about?
Essentially, JJ has nothing to add to this conversation. That's what he's saying.
Yes, I do.
What? What are you saying? They got a new paper, but the paper dried up? Wait, what is it? Did the paper dry? Did they get a new paper?
What in the world? Like, that was the most unintelligent thing you have ever said in the year we have done this show.
Amazing.
And you have, exactly. You have said a lot of dumb shit. But this has got to be the absolute dumbest thing you have ever said.
I don't think so.
What, Josh? You said there was an 8-pound bowling ball in a paper boat. And then you said the paper boat got repaired. Where did the 8-pound bowling ball go? Did they finally get it off? Like, shut up, Josh. Stop talking.
It rolled off. You know how
Please stop talking.
You know how you throw a 8-pound ball into the water, right?
No, I don't throw any balls in water. I'm gonna what?
So this is what happened, right? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna explain myself, okay?
If I threw an 8-pound ball in the water, it would sink to the bottom.
No, I'm thinking of what I said. So I'm gonna. This is my analogy. So think of the street. Think on the corner of the street, right? You see the little pond left over, whatever. That was the boat. And it was just sinking, and you just throw it in there. You know what I mean? You throw it in that pond. But you know the 8-pound ball is gonna float in the water, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So then it gets lifted up, and let's say the paper not flew away, but it sailed away onto ground, like dry ground. It got repaired, and here we are today.
Gotcha.
Somebody boot him off the show, please. I just got dumber listening to his
rope.
I took a shot just to help me try to understand, and I got even dumber.
All right, Cliff, I need your WCW analysis. Why is Deborah with Alex Wright? I don't remember this.
If I remember, she had left the Four Horsemen to go join with Alex Wright.
Okay. Is it because he can dance?
No. I remember when Alex Wright was like the big thing, dude. Like, they're like, yeah, he's from Germany. Look at this man, and like people were like getting behind him like a lot.
He was really over. Like when I was watching Nitro, I was watching all the episodes of Nitro, and I was like, they really love this guy. I don't know why. But the crowd was into him.
Yeah, like they really liked him.
It's the 90s.
Thanks, Amanda.
Like I don't know, like the 80s, like the late 80s.
Stone Cold
I
was
don't
like
know, like,
the 90s. It's like Cena was kind of like the perfect, you know,
yeah.
the PC culture.
The PC culture.
Dude, Cena is like basically he's the embodiment of PC culture. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, we stand up for everyone. Yeah. Good guy. Corporate guy. Stand by.
No, now that you mention that, it's so true.
And like, you know, the late 90s is like, fuck everybody. Yeah, yeah. Then you got Stone Cold. Fuck everybody. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then you got the 80s. I am a real American.
Hey, give you guys a heads up. So in our YouTube chat, right? So we have everybody on our Facebook chat. We also have people on YouTube chat. So our YouTube chat, we have Derek Littman. He's actually a pro referee, so he's actually kind of like watching this along.
Oh, what's up? What's up, ref?
So what's up? So if you guys want to follow him on TikTok, it's Big D814. So you guys go look him up there. So.
Send that to me, Cliff. Just send it in the chat so I can, because I'm not. Oh.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Josh actually just subscribed to the channel too.
Oh.
I told you I was.
Well, this is probably the worst match on the show.
So, the funny thing about Steve Mongo McMichael, he wasn't good.
No, he was the absolute worst wrestler like that has ever existed. There's this Twitter page, I don't know if you guys know about it, where they just post clips of like Mongo fucking up during his run in WCW. It's pretty entertaining.
Okay. Yeah, I'm about to follow him on TikTok.
Also, Amanda's in the chat as well for the YouTube side of the YouTube side.
Amanda, she's always she's always there on our live streams. Amanda, shout out to you because you know you're awesome.
Amanda's a real one.
She is. She really is.
Hey, Amanda, I'm not wearing glasses this time. She always comes at me for the glasses.
As she should, because you know.
Where's Anthony at too? I haven't heard from him in a while. He just said the DDT and like that was it. He just faded out. The thing about Steve was though is that like he was like one of those football players like a lot of people like expected like big things to happen with, and it just like this low key never happened, man. Although we are having a bunch of followers on Facebook, so hey guys, thank you if you guys are watching us on Facebook. You guys followed the 3 Count page for the first time. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Dude, what?
Flair loved Mongo.
Low key, I gonna mention this. Bushwhacker Luke follows us
Follows us on what?
on Facebook. I'm looking at his name right now. It says he follows us.
Huh. All right.
Yo, I was like, I just happened to be looking at the people who started following us. Is like, Bushwhacker Luke. Oh, that's right. I forgot that I'm friends with him on Facebook, and he follows us now. Excited about this.
Dope.
Shout out to the legend.
That was funny. I'm looking at the YouTube chat.
There's a lot of people too that I'm trying to get booked onto the show for season 2. By the way, I'll let you guys know, season 2 will start January 1st of 2021. And it will be, so it'll be funny because the last episode for season 1 of Now Entering a Ring is going to be the 31st. DJ Golden Child, who I met on TikTok and brought him on the show, which was really cool. So big shout outs to DJ for that, who I think he went to the Navy. But the first episode of season 2 for Now Entering the Ring as of January 1st, 2021 You're looking at the man's T-shirt. He actually just got back in the frame. Pure Ignorance is our first episode for season 2.
Shout out. Doing it for the culture.
Yeah. EAD. And take my catchphrase back.
Black Lives Matter.
Not in Tennessee, apparently.
I'm so glad. I wanted to say it, but I was like, you know what? I don't know how this is going to come off. I'm just not going to say anything. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut and drink my beer.
All right, I got you, Cliff. I got you.
The way Mongo ran the ropes, man, was just... I can't stop laughing.
This is, the funny thing about this is that I knew just by looking at this that this was going to be terrible. Oh my God! Let's try this again, school. Oh, are we gonna do a power driver? Tombstone power driver, and the ref's not looking.
Well, it's because Deborah. Look who it is! Look who it is!
Oh, you mean to tell me he didn't see what? Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Charles, how are you going to stay there with Deborah for so long?
This podcast, the most overrated guy.
Yo, what are you looking for? Yo, he low-key looking.
What?
Yo, what is going on? Yo, stop it.
Dude.
I need to talk to Bill about this match. Can someone hook me up with Bill Goldberg? I need to ask him about this match.
You're going to have to get in contact with WPR team because, he's on the bump.
He is on the bump. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let me get Alex Wright. What's Alex Wright? Someone link me up with Alex Wright. I don't need... Give me Charles Robinson, okay? He's in this match. I want to know what he was doing.
What the actual literal fuck was that? I didn't even...
Right, so that's on the producer. Why do they have Bill do this long distraction spot? Like, that's a flaw with, the producing of this match.
And so he's just going to punch him? So he's going to go... is he going to spear him, too? I fucking hate Goldberg, bro.
But Mongo is just staying in the ring, in the center. Like Goldberg has nowhere to jackhammer him.
I hate Goldberg, and this is why. No, don't. And I bet you everyone's probably going bonkers for freaking Goldberg. Fuck Goldberg, man. This is.
You're new jackhammers.
I mean, he actually had matches around this time.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he had the ring. I don't remember what he got the ring for, though.
The only thing I know about Goldberg is that awful WrestleMania match.
What, 20?
Yeah, when everyone knew they were both leaving, so everybody didn't care. And everybody was like, you traitor. Forgot exactly what they were saying. This was terrible. Come on. This was so bad.
Charles looking and then look away.
The replay clearly sees him. Oh my God.
Oh, I love it.
He just goes,
yo, but you can still see he's looking at him sideways, like.
What?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Good gracious, man. Alrighty. Yep, I've been pissed off.
No, this
it would be
bad.
Freaking Goldberg. That pissed me off.
Like the plan. See, but the thing is, it's not even Goldberg's fault.
No, it's not. You're right. It's not Goldberg.
Whoever produced, whoever was the producer, did a horrible job. Because you were that was just all flawed. If you need Charles to be distracted that long, they should have did a rough bump.
Hey, shout outs to Grimes who's joined us in the chat.
He probably his Goldberg hate was tingling, so he came on the show.
Yes, I'm a ref. I need to sign off soon.
Goldberg.
The Macho Man. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage. One thing I do love about one thing I do
go ahead, Chuck.
WCW and the NWO is that all their promos are in black and white.
Yeah.
Like that's the one I do love NWO promos.
Derek said, "Not really. He's okay." Who's okay?
All right. So
Boba.
I hated Miss Elizabeth in WCW. I hated it. This is not my Miss Elizabeth. I don't know whose slutty mom this is, but it's not Miss Elizabeth.
I don't know whose slutty mom this is.
Rest in peace, Miss Elizabeth.
Oh yeah. Rest in peace. This shame Lex Luger let you die.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Didn't say anything wrong.
The point is,
Don't do drugs, kids. Especially not while drinking alcohol.
Shout out to Tasha Steelz and Kiera Hogan. I think they're gonna win the Knockouts tag titles on Impact.
yo, okay, can I not get spoilers?
Sorry. I mean, it's in our chat. It's in our Instagram chat, so you would have got spoilers anyway.
No, I didn't even look at
You didn't have to spoil it for all our viewers, Chaz. What if they didn't watch it and wanted to check it out?
Oh, oops. Well, I mean, you decided to watch us instead of Impact, so guess what? It sucks for you.
Does it really suck for them?
No. Oh,
No,
God,
it doesn't suck because you're probably watching something very more entertaining than Impact.
That's not true. Quit shitting on Impact.
Listen, I would have shit on any other company that was on tonight. Like, damn, it's not just it just so happens that Impact was on tonight while we were recording. I give NWA was like live while we were recording. I would oh god, Disco Inferno.
Disco.
We're going from bad to worse.
The other
We just
dancing
had that
gimmick.
terribleness. We just had that terribleness with McMichael and Alex Wright. Now we've got this.
This is the point of the show, and I told Isla would do this, so we're gonna talk.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna go reset my water
because fuck Disco Inferno.
This is my bathroom break. This is my WCW.
No, he did say this is his baby. He definitely told me. He said he was going to take a bathroom break when Disco. Okay, so like all seriousness, but like with the podcast being, bro, we're really watching and see. Before we get on this, and I guess we can. This will probably be a debate topic again, as well as it was last year. Not last year, but this year, but next year. Intergender wrestling. Like what? Like let's give our takes on it. Like what's your take on it, Cliff?
I mean, if it's the story's like if the story is like if it leads to a story like that like down the road, like I guess I'm with it, but I don't think there should be a reason why you should be like, all right, let's just put these two together and see what happens. So it's just not. I don't know. It's not really for me, but I mean, if the match calls for it, so be it. But the one thing I think that needs to be told is like there just has to be a good story told within it. You know,
Right.
I've talked to other wrestlers who are like, yeah, you can tell a good story and you can do it right. You know, so it's just,
What about you, Josh? What do you think?
God. Lord have mercy.
Godberg. So,
I saw that chat too. So intergender wrestling. So I'm gonna agree with Cliff to where it's like, if you can make a good story out of it, cool, right? But also, if you're gonna do it, I want it to be like believable. So like, if I don't want it to be like, oh, the man just dominates or the woman just, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Like believable. Like that's my personal like Becky versus Ellsworth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
I don't want to see like freaking Rikishi versus AJ Lee. You know what I mean?
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Or
remember.
like-
Was Jackie a part of Harlem Heat at this time?
Yeah, you gotta wait for Idol to come back. I don't know.
Or like
Oh wow, he's back. Wow, look at you, Richard Lamar Jackson, coming back on time for a question.
All right, what was the question?
Was Jackie the manager of Harlem Heat at this time?
Let me see. This is 97.
The tights would told me yes.
Yeah, I'm thinking she may have been. I don't know. See, I don't remember when Stevie Ray, because Stevie Ray got injured and he was out for a long time. And
Right.
that's when Booker did his singles run. But I don't know when Stevie got hurt. I don't remember. So she might be with them. I'm going to lean towards yes, like you said, Cliff, because of her tights.
So finish your point, Josh.
and also at the same time, I don't want to see what's a more heavier I don't want to see Nyla Rose versus James Ellsworth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
If it looks believable to where it could be a back and forth,
Mm-hmm.
then you can tell a good story around it. Fine. I don't just want to see where it's one sided.
Right.
Whether it's the male dominating the female or the female dominating the male.
Right.
That's boring. You know what I mean?
So the question that I posed was, because we're live right now, we're watching the gender match, and it's a heavy topic. We talked about it on the show this year as well, and we'll probably talk about it again next year. Well, next season on the debate show. What's your take on intergender wrestling?
All right, so in general, it's not for me. However, I feel like there are certain stories that can be told in ways to do it in which I can get on board with it. I would say I'm cool with it, but I feel like there's got to be not shenanigans, but the structure of the match. Like, I don't want to see them go toe-to-toe, move for move, even Steven.
Mm-hmm.
Like, surprisingly, the way that Disco and Jackie are wrestling, kind of how I would structure it. Like, this is okay. Like, he's hesitant to wrestle her. Obviously, well, one, because she's a woman, two, because she probably could really kick his ass. He's trying to get the cheap advantage, trying to get his hands on her. And she's her shit. He's just kind of dodging and evading. Right. Like, this is okay. And like, I don't want to, yeah. So I don't want to see like some female get claymored.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. And I guess I'm in the same boat. Like, originally, like I remember my original stance was like, it's not for me. It's if it makes sense, it makes sense. I can get behind it. Now, granted, as the year has gone by, I don't want to say my stance has changed, but I have shifted a little bit as far as intergender wrestling. My first match I've always gone by was Sami Callihan and Tessa Blanchard. That match, it made sense for me in a sense, and I enjoyed that match. But I gotta give props to the Pan African World Champion. That's Trish Adora, and she's done a lot of intergender matches.
Oh yeah.
And with her matches, she's going, just to counterpoint what Idol saying, she's going toe to toe with these guys. Like, she's going toe to toe, blow for blow with these guys, and she's putting on actual good stories and good matches with these guys. So
I'm on board with you. Like, for me, Trish would be an exception. She's not the rule. Because I know what you're saying. Like, but she, like, when I was watching her matches when we were at the, the Fight Club show, like I said, intergender wrestling, it's not my cup of tea. I would never tell anyone not to do it, but I'm not going to watch. I'm not going to actively seek it out. But during that show, she is just like such an exceptional talent. That she just made me she made me forget I was watching an intergender.
Exactly. Match. Yep. See, that's what I was going to get to. That, and that's what I say.
Made me feel like I was just watching.
Yo, shout out to Disco.
Two athletes going at it. So I was
facts. Yeah, and like, and that's what I say. I always tell people. I was like, the very first, like that first Fight Club show that I went to, that was in February of this year. Like, as soon as she came out there and she started working.
Oh my God, that was this year?
That was this year, the very first one that we went to in DC.
Oh my gosh. I thought that was sometime last year. That's crazy.
No, man. That was in February. But that one that we went to in DC, like, she made a fan out of me because of her work rate. It just looked like two wrestlers wrestling. And I've been a fan ever since. And like, and that's the same way. Like, we even had that conversation at that show, like right in and there, because I think we had just did the debate on intergender wrestling probably the week prior to the Fight Club show, if I'm not mistaken. We had just did that had it as a topic, and that's why I brought up to you, and I was saying, like, listen, I know we said intergender is not a thing, but this girl is lit.
yeah. Shout out to her. She was doing her thing.
Like, and so that's why I think intergender wrestling, like, it's not going anywhere. Like, no doubt, and I've said that before. It's not going anywhere. But, yeah, Trish is definitely, she's an exception to the rule in a sense, because, when you watch her, and Josh, I've showed you her stuff. I showed you, like when she works, it just, I don't know what it is about Trish. I don't know what it is. I haven't figured her out yet, but it's just, I forget the fact that she is a female. And I think that's what, the thing that you have to do with intergender wrestling, you have to find that talent that makes you forget that, hey, it's a female and a male. It's just a wrestler.
That just happens to be female.
Just happens to be female. Right. It's just a wrestler versus a wrestler. And I think that's what Trish, she excels at,
Yeah.
So.
And I think, China was the same way.
Right. Yes, exactly. China was the same way. And I think, but I'll give credit to China, because China had the look. She looked like,
It was like China looked like she could stand toe to toe with all the dudes.
Right.
So it was all right to get on board with.
Yeah. But yeah, so shout out to Trish Adora, the Pan-African World Diaspora Champion, my world champion.
Absolutely.
Oh, nice DDT.
That is a nice DDT.
By the way, so Derek Lemon said you guys need to watch out for up-and-coming wrestler WWE named Alex Zane. Yes, we know all about Alex.
Yes.
We've been following him for a long time. Big fans of his. We actually tried to book him on the show, but he stopped taking bookings, and then it was announced later that he was joining WWE. So,
Cliff, you want to know what I could see? You know what would be a good match? You versus Trish, and she whipping your ass.
That's just mean, but I mean, I wouldn't mind an ass whooping from her.
Hold on, do Disco's type say shake your booty?
Yeah. Because remember, his whole thing was he had that 70s... Who was that? John Travolta, Saturday Night Live.
I get it. I fucking hate him even more. The right talent went over, too.
They did.
If it wasn't like it's funny we talk about Trish, but like, let's just give it up for Jacqueline, Jazz. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have a Trish Adora,
Yeah.
Somebody has to start it.
Yeah, like, we wouldn't have a Trish Adora. We wouldn't have like a Sasha Banks, like, shout out to the culture.
Pioneers.
Shout out to the culture. Not even just the pioneers. Shout out to the culture. No. See, what you're doing is too sweet. this is what I'm doing. Shout out to the
No,
coach.
that's fine. That's what you're doing. If you just wait a second, you'll see why I said that. You'll see why.
Oh, NWO for life, baby. Too sweet.
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh, Mr. Perfect.
Rest in peace, Mr. Perfect.
No, this is Kurt Hennig.
Oh, same thing.
Rest in peace,
No,
Kurt.
Mr. Perfect was cooler.
It feels weird that everybody has the title. The first two matches, no titles. This match, title. Rey Mysterio's match, title. Jackie's match, title.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. It really is AEW.
You ain't shit.
Got a point. So many championships.
03? 03. So Josh said in 03 we love. Oh, Nature Boy. There we go. Woo, 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 woo. Listen, I love Ric Flair. It wasn't until Justin told me to just look at a bunch of Ric Flair old matches that I truly like appreciate Ric Flair. Like I love Ric Flair, point blank. Like I've always loved Flair. You know, I loved him even in his toward the latter of his career from the 2000s up to his retirement. I love Flair. Flair's awesome. But it wasn't until I watched his old stuff made me truly, really like a deep appreciation for Ric Flair.
All I'm gonna say is Thanos used the time stone really hard on Ric Flair in 05.
Oh hell yeah!
Hey, really quick. Derek says, I think Rhea Ripley did the ring with the average guy and whipped their butts. Yeah, Rhea Ripley again. Exception.
Right. She like Rhea Ripley. Like if you want to do intergender, like Rhea Ripley. Yes, absolutely. I can see her going toe to toe with somebody like an Adam Cole. That's actually not a bad match. Adam Cole versus Rhea Ripley. But
that's funny. That's funny that you would say it like that because and I mean like I'm not saying it like that, but I mean I could see someone like Rhea Ripley going with someone like Jey Uso.
See, yeah, like that's not that. And I think I think there's certain talents.
Yeah.
That has that persona, that aura about them that just is like you don't see a female wrestler. You see wrestler,
Right.
Yeah.
And
also, Derek says, I refereed his 2 last matches at Resolute Wrestling. Talk about Alex Zane. That's cool.
Oh.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I followed you on TikTok, so hopefully you follow me back. Chaz_the Don, upcoming independent wrestler trying to make it, trying to be on a pay-per-view maybe one day.
What about Trish Stratus? Actually, that's not a bad name to pick too, but I think the thing about Trish was, I feel like Trish, it had to have been the right opponent.
I think she was in the wrong era. I think Trish was in the wrong era.
See, I don't know. See, but I remember that match that Trish had with Christian on Raw.
Yeah.
I wasn't, and that was a no for me, dog.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. I was like
that.
It had to be the right opponent, but I definitely, I couldn't do.
Yeah,
I remember.
And then like I said, I think also, Trish was in she was very heavy during that Attitude Era. We were, the boobs and ass,
And then you gotta think you gotta think about like all the dudes that were on the roster at that time. They were so big.
They were huge.
Any of them would have been like I said, like she had a match with Christian, and we know Christian's not that big,
right?
And he's like towering over her. So now, like if Trish was around, now maybe.
Wow,
the wrestlers are smaller.
Hart died in 03?
Who?
So Josh was telling me that, he was saying that in 03 we lost a lot of like iconic wrestlers in 03.
Yeah.
And because Kurt Hennig passed, Crash Holly, Road Warrior Hawk, Miss Elizabeth, Stu Hart. I'm like, gee, that didn't like 03 was like that. Like, oh,
yeah.
03 was like
Resolute Wrestling.
Oh yeah, totally. Like 2016
Congrats.
celebrity. Yeah, 2016 for celebrities. Yeah, 2016 showed no mercy, no pun intended.
2020 has not.
Well, 2020, yeah, 2020 fucked everything up because they killed Kobe.
We lost Chadwick.
We did lose. Like, yes.
We lost Sean Connery.
Well, we did lose Sean Connery, but like I said, Alex Trebek, yeah.
Alex Trebek.
But it all started. But it started with Kobe.
It did start with Kobe.
It's funny, and I don't want to talk too much about the sadness, but like I legit cried. Like I was. I remember that day. I was at the house. We were in the kitchen, and it was the Pro Bowl for the NFL. The NFL Pro Bowl was on there, and like Kobe passed. I'm sitting in the kitchen with my mom and my brother, like, oh, Kobe Bryant died. Like,
I didn't believe it.
Yeah. So, 2020, definitely it's been a year. And we also lost, what you call it?
We lost Animal.
Yeah, it was we lost Animal. We lost the other half of the Road Warriors.
Yeah, we lost Animal. We lost the Fink.
We lost Fink.
Yes, Fink did die. Yes.
Pat.
What?
Well, we lost Pat Patterson.
Yeah, Pat. Yep. Just and that's recent. That was just me. Geez, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Geez. Yeah. No, you're right. Yep. Geez. Oh, I wish Damien was still on the chat. I could say, geez, Damien, you're fired now. This Damien services are no longer required because But the insider. That's insider right there.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone heard this, but I think Conrad said this on his podcast. I think was it Conrad or it was, I don't know if Arn said it. I know it was on the on
Rocky Johnson.
Oh yeah, Rocky Johnson earlier this year.
Right. Yep. Rocky did. Yep. I mean, Hana Kimura.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Kamala. L.A. Parker.
Right.
Yeah. We lost a lot. Actually, come to think about it, we lost a lot. Actually, like some big names in 2020. Zeus.
What else? Yeah, Zeus.
Yeah.
Zeus.
Oh yeah.
Some know him as Debo, but like Zeus. Yeah. 2020. 2020 has shown no remorse for point blank. Just period. But we talked about it. We said Fink, but as far as Ric Flair, why he wore his knee pads on his calves.
Oh yeah, I've heard the story. Yeah.
You've heard the story of how he felt like his calves was like super duper small, and that's why he wore his knee pads on his calves.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I heard that, I thought that was the most. I was like, I laughed. I was like, wow, really? I just thought that was just a Ric Flair thing. He just decided to do. It was like, you know what? I'm going to be different. Wear my knee pads on my calves.
What's your thoughts on Ron Simmons? I love Ron Simmons.
Ron Simmons is down for the culture, and he is a pioneer for people like me.
Man.
Ron Simmons is a great wrestler who just happens to be black.
Yes. Absolutely.
Because he's someone that I looked up to, not only as just like in WCW, but also as in the leader of the nation, and when he went to APA, and even now, like still going strong with his gimmick of just saying, damn. Like, I followed him ever since he was at Warren Robins in Georgia, like, and just kind of watched him like go through everything. And I remember when they gave him the title in like 90 for WCW, it was like, I had no idea, but it was such a historic moment. And even for me, like as a kid, I was only like 5 years old watching that match, and I was like, I have no idea what just happened, but this is awesome. Everybody's celebrating. So Ron Simmons is a
You
legend.
know that? Yeah. You know that was here. He won the title, right?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. It was I knew. Yeah. It was here. I knew that.
Yeah.
It's funny, because Ric Flair, and I think Idol, you'll like this. So I was given a note in training, because my duff punch is my thing, that I shouldn't throw punches. I shouldn't throw punches,
Yeah.
because like I guess in a sense, finisher signature is the punch, the duff.
Right.
So, I do chops. So my thing is that I'm gonna start doing Flair chops. Like chops are just gonna be my thing, and I'm gonna start bringing the Flair, just start chopping everybody. So
why not?
Yeah, because I feel like no one just. Oh my god! I thought he was. For some reason, I really thought he was about to like rock Flair in the head with the chair just now. You getting cold, Cliff?
Getting there.
You need to go get your your drink you drink out your fridge to warm you up.
I would. But it's 10. It's almost 10:30. I'm like, yo, man. If it was a Friday, cup would be full.
That's facts. No, that's true.
But now that I know that my boss is gonna be with me tomorrow, I can't even do that. I'm so mad.
Oh, you did. Yeah, you did tell me that. You did tell me that. You did tell me on the phone. I totally forgot. You did say that. See, whereas me, I'm off anyway, but we're closed because of the snow.
Pat Patterson. Again, questions. Questions on Pat Patterson. Trailblazer. That's all that needs to be said.
Pat Patterson? Wow.
Pat Patterson is the second most important person, the modern day WWE.
Yep.
100%.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. We supposed to get a live stream tomorrow.
I didn't even know.
Yeah. We closed the studio. Like we were like, yeah, nah.
I just saw a wait that said 100%. Like, yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it could possibly get at least a foot.
Oh,
Yo,
boy.
actually, so it's funny. Even though he's not gonna be on the show, like on the stream that we're watching, I was talking about it with somebody shared the promo of, they gave the wrong date too. Actually, Justin and I were just talking about this. They were talking about the Ultimate Warrior and his promo he cut on Raw, and they put the wrong date. They put on that it was July 14th, and we were like, no, dude, it was like the day after WrestleMania that he cut that promo. But then the next day he died, and I did it, and I was like, it's just so weird to think about, like, that man walked into the ring, he said his words, and he left, and then he died, and I was like, his promo like has changed my life, because it's the craziest thing to think that out of his mouth, the words that came out were, every warrior's has their last heartbeat and breathes their last breath, and then the next day, like, he passed away, and I was like, bro.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that very vividly. I do remember that. But yeah, nah, yeah. It's yeah.
Derek says I met him over 30 years ago. Bet. I'm talking about Pat Patterson.
Bro, Pat Patterson is the shit. Pat Patterson hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Chaz, did you hear who I said is start following us on the Facebook page?
No, I didn't. Who?
Bushwhacker Luke.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what's up. See, I told y'all. We making waves, y'all. 3 Count Podcast is making waves.
I just saw it pop up. It's like 3 hours ago, Bushwhacker Luke followed you, and I was like, we were talking, I looked down at Reddit, like, huh, Bushwhacker Luke. Holy shit!
That's awesome. That's awesome. See?
I love the Bushwhackers.
3 Count Podcast making waves. It's a celebration. This is what we're doing. You know, the OG crew, and we're watching fucking wrestling.
I feel like this would be something we could do like once a quarter.
You know, I think that can be a thing. That can be we can make that a thing. As long as we leave Anthony and the rest of them out, then cool. Yes. I think, yeah. But I think what we should do also is we should record it, put on the Patreon page so they can listen, you know? Have them, yeah.
It's funny how we just keep learning, and that's the thing. That's the one thing about this show. Like everything that we've done, we've just like evolved the show. We've like learned new things and work and how to put it together and what we wanted to do with it. It's been incredible, man.
Trust the process.
Yeah.
Oh, he just decked the ref.
Well, he
So
kicked,
wait. So I'm confused. I'm lost.
so he kicked the title into Kurt Hennig's face, and it rang
So
the
is
bell. They
Is
DQ'd
that
him there.
disqualification?
Yeah, and then he punched the ref.
Okay, cool. Oh, Flair said, you know what? I'm gonna go toe to toe with each and every one of you. Right?
Yo, look at Nick Patrick though.
Is that Virgil?
There's Virgil.
Yeah.
Joe, shout outs to Conan too.
Yeah, no one cares about Virgil.
Where'd you go, Justin?
Oh, I'm right here.
Yeah. I love how we all legitimately we all got comfortable. Me and Josh got blankets. Justin had laid down, put on his hoodie. Oh gosh. This is I like this. This is fun. This is fun.
Look at Neil.
Right.
Look at Nick
Bro,
Patrick.
I'm like, roll the Macho Man Randy Savage on commentary.
Yo, on dial-up, that's what they're trying to tell you. You can watch WCWWrestling.com on dial-up.
Who remember, like, geez, kids today would not even know about that. I remember, listen, because I feel like I was like, my generation was the last generation of experience the fact that you could not be on the internet and be on the phone at the same time. So I feel like my generation was the last to really experience that. Like I used to have to ask my mom, like, "Are you going to be on the phone anytime soon?" She's like, "No." Why? Because I want to get on the internet.
I remember saying that. Actually, I just did a video on TikTok about that the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, one sound the new generation is never going to remember, and it was the internet. And I was just like, dang. So then I like stitched it, and at the end I was just like, get off the phone. I'm expecting a phone call.
I remember, like, and then I can remember because, like, before, because this is the thing funny, my grandparents had internet before we had internet at the house. So I used to always ask my grand. Yes, I know, right? Surprisingly, right? Yeah, my grandparents. My Papa and Nana, yeah, they're just, yes, exactly.
That's funny.
They
I
had,
wouldn't have guessed that.
they had internet before my mom had internet. And I used to ask them all the time. Because, like, when I used to go over their house, I would always go on the computer. That was the thing, because they had internet. So we would get on CartoonNetwork.com, DisneyChannel.com, play all the... Like, all those, like, old games we all remember playing on Disney Channel and Cartoon Network, I played at my grandparents' house. I never played. My first iTunes account was made at my grandparents'. Like, I downloaded iTunes for the first time at my grandparents'. My first iPod little shuffle, my grandparents' house. Because they had internet. So, they had internet before we did. And I used to ask my grandpa, I used to ask my grandmother, because my grandfather, he didn't care. He never cared. He's like, I ain't expecting no phone call. Ain't nobody calling me. I told my grandmother, like, hey, can I get on the internet because I want to, use the phone. So, yeah. Jeez. I remember that. Nowadays, you can just get on the internet. You can just plug your phone up, Wi-Fi. What the fuck was a Wi-Fi?
Right.
Yeah. You got mail. They used to always be my grandparents because they had AOL. You've got mail. As soon as you log on, you got mail. Jeez. I'm just thinking.
Did I send you that video?
You probably didn't. No.
It was
my son is not gonna know what like dial-up is.
Nope, he's gonna have no clue.
Not gonna know what internet.
Not gonna know what
iPads,
VHS is.
I was just reading.
You might know what DVD is.
What's your thoughts? We got a question. What's your thoughts on heel refs? It's a
Heel
great
refs?
question. I miss
I hate
them.
it.
Okay, you said
Yeah,
you
I
hate it?
hate heel refs.
Oh no.
Well, it's because the referees are supposed to maintain the law and order. So if you have a heel ref and you have a heel in the ring that's cheating, but the ref doesn't call it because he's a heel, the heat's going on the ref, not the heel wrestler.
Okay. I mean, I
You know,
feel
like
your point.
how like in the old SmackDown versus Raw
I miss
games
it.
when Vince McMahon would be the guest ref and he would like cheat you and just be like,
No. I mean, not like a guest ref. No. Not like a guest ref. We're talking someone
about
like
Nick Patrick, right? You're
talk
talking
about
how
someone.
like Nick Patrick was.
Yeah, no. Not like Shawn Michaels like being a heel. Not like that. No, we're talking like I'm gonna be honest. I miss like Nick Patrick. Like when he was at NWO.
Yeah.
Like I miss that.
So, like, I get what you said. Like, I understand. I get what you're saying, Cliff. I gotta agree with Justin. Like the ref, like
supposed to be neutral.
yeah, like the ref is supposed to be the neutral person. Like he's supposed to call it straight down the middle. And it's like when you don't like when the ref is a heel, like unless it's for the story, like what you call it? I can't remember his name.
Someone joined the NWA.
Well, that's why it worked. That's why it worked when Nick Patrick was the NWO referee, because it was new and it was against the norm and it was different. But it was also kind of goofy because if Nick Patrick is the NWO heel referee, the NWO should never lose a match if he's the ref, which they would still sometimes lose even though he's the ref. So it's still kind of goofy.
Shout out
Brad Maddox. That's it.
Yeah,
Brad Maddox
Maddox.
is what comes to mind.
He's the last one I can remember.
Yeah.
But wasn't there like an accident supposed to be?
With Brad Maddox?
Yeah.
I don't think it was an accident. I mean,
Man, that's part of the story, but like part of the story was it was an accident. You know what I mean?
yeah. No,
Like if it's part of a story, that's one thing. But no, Nick Patrick was like legitimately a heel referee. Like it wasn't part of a story or a short-term thing.
Yeah.
He was a
What
ref
up,
that
Paul?
would let the heels do what.
everybody throw it up. Just throw it up for one time. Throw it up for the one time. Throw it up. Too sweet. That's right. Too sweet, me brother. Too sweet.
That's to the click.
Too sweet. Too sweet. The camera guys. Too sweet. That's right. You know, gotta do it for the one time. For the original Too Sweet, unlike the Bullet Club that stole the shit.
Oh, you're talking about the click?
Yeah, I'm talking about the Click. Too Sweet, the Click, not the yeah.
Look at Lex Luger.
You know what's crazy? You know, it's funny. Every time I see Lex Luger back in the, all his stuff, it just it pains me. It hurts me that he's in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I really do feel for him because Lex Luger, like I mean, clearly he looks like even now in '97, he looks good. Like he's jacked.
I always
like
felt messed up, man. But what happened?
Like even when when he debuted on Nitro on WCW, he was even jacked in, and it's just like, geez.
Yo, he's moving the entire ring. Yo.
Exactly. And the thing is that if you go to Google Lex Luger now, you would never expect it.
Yeah.
I already did.
Right, like oh, it does upset me that Lex is, in the predicament that he's in.
Like discrete nerve damage.
Yeah.
Is that what happened? He had nerve damage?
Yeah.
It's like a hall, man.
Yeah.
Scott was so cool. Like, I mean, he's so cool now. I mean, just like back in the day, though, man, like the 90s, like he was so cool. Everybody wanted to be Scott Hall. Like, everybody wanted to be Razor Ramon.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Oh, so that's really crazy. Yeah. You're looking at him and then 23
right, you see exactly. You see what I'm saying? Like, you look at his picture, like, of him now, and looking then, like, it's just, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Hey, take the toothpick out of your mouth. You want a toothpick? Hey.
Like, here's the thing. I one of my I love Scott Hall, Razor Ramon. I just the swag that he has about him always is just
He just knew it too.
And he knew he was the shit. Like I think that was the thing. Like Scott knew he was the shit. He knew. Like it was like he's the shit. Like I'm cool. I got this swag behind me, and guess what? I know it. Hey yo.
Derek says, "I'm thinking about turning heel." You got to do it right, and it's got to be the right story. That's just the big thing.
Yeah, if you want to turn, if you're going to do it, it's got to Because if you turn heel and it doesn't mean anything, it's going to fall flat, and it's going the heel is the rest of your heel run's not going to work.
Yeah.
Look at the final Dean Ambrose.
The final Dean Ambrose. You're hilarious. The way you said that. The final Dean Ambrose, like his final form.
That heel turn into the Dean.
So they could have listened. They could have made it work.
The problem was it could have worked.
They could have
the point.
Yeah, they could have made it work.
Yeah.
But they chose not to make it work. I'm convinced. Can you get the orange? Yeah, can you get that for me? Bryce, listen.
And I'm like, yo, what does it taste like? He's like, big orange.
Okay, listen. Have y'all ever had? I don't know if y'all like real ghetto as I am.
Very ghetto. He basically has orange soda.
So at Royal Farms, they sell juice by the gallon. There's they have the fruit punch, the pink lemonade. They have this orange flavor, and it's called orange drink. It's legit, like that's the name. It's called orange drink, and it's really delicious.
Ass shit is that?
Look,
orange
come here.
Right?
I'm gonna show it to you. And all of it. Look, orange drink.
Oh no! No!
You can get it at Royal Farms for literally $2.50.
Well, no. The Royal Farms is selling that. You didn't get that. You didn't get that at a corner store.
I put it on my life. I got this from Royal Farms. It's really it's really good. There's no protein in it, Justin, so you're not gonna like it.
What does it taste like?
It tastes like orange drink.
It looks like it tastes like.
It's basically like it basically tastes like tropical punch, but it's just orange.
It really tastes like Orange Crush without like the fizz.
Yeah, basically. And this Jack over here is like, oh, it tastes like orange drink. It does. It tastes like orange drink. I'm like, stop being dummy. Stop being a dumb and just answer the question and stop being a smart ass.
Hey, so while we have this match kind of going on and we have some things, let's talk about like some of the stuff that we have planned up for like the future.
Oh, wonderful. So we definitely have the tag team wrestler of best tag team of all time. Last year we did, not last, I keep saying last year, but this past season we did the greatest wrestler of all time. And if you didn't check that out, you should probably go check it out. It's on our podcast channel on all podcast platforms. So go check that out. We did one with Justin 3 Count Podcast, but we also did one with Superpod with a bunch of different podcast personalities. So we're going to do that next year, probably around the springtime. What else we got planned? What else we got planned, Cliff?
All right, so really quick, really Chaz has orange drink. That was the thing that was just asked. Damien.
Yes, it's really good.
Is there wrestling
if anyone ever decides to get orange drink, I'm going to cheap plug the fuck out of this orange drink.
Stop cheap plugging orange drink.
It's The brand is Snow Mountain Orange Drink.
Our show is black enough, please.
Other question: is there wrestling going on right now? No, there's not wrestling going on. We're actually we're watching Halloween Havoc '97. Yeah. So one of the big things that we have going on for the future, we have returning to the ring is going to be debuting.
Yes.
So that's going to be a massive thing that we're going to be showcasing. We're super excited about the show. Any wrestler who's been a part of now entering the ring, they're going to be coming back for returning to the ring. We're going to try to do like 2 to 3 episodes, sometimes maybe 4, depending on who we can get on. Just coming back, it'll be like 45 to 50 minutes long, and the idea is that we're going to have fans ask questions as well. So we'll have generic questions that we'll be asking wrestlers, but it's not going to be like it's not like how now Enter the Ring is, where it's like we have 3 or 4, we have like a structure, we're going to do everything. Now, like Returning to the Ring is just going to be loose-ended. Anthony is hosting the show, so big shout-outs to Anthony. Luda Franchise will be host of that show. Let's see, what else we have? We have the webpage. Now we have the website up. So you guys can actually go to 3countpodcast.com, check our webpage there. And you can actually donate to us and stuff like that. It's cool. So, something new that's going on. We still have the merch, Pro Wrestling Tees. It's still going strong. We're going to get some new designs up on there. What else do we have that's in mind? You guys find us on TikTok now. So 3 Count Podcast, at 3 Count Podcast. And, should we talk about some of the projects that might be coming up? Or we want to wait?
No, let's wait on that. We do have a couple projects. We can't spill all the beans.
Yeah, we do have a couple projects that are coming up that we're super excited about. Well, I'm not going to front. I'm super excited about. But I'll be honest too. We opened up a couple roster spots. We are going to be including a couple new voices. It's gonna be fun, man, because it's all gonna go part with the plans that we have going forward with the shows. So.
Yeah, Cliff keep trying to get my sister on the show.
It's not even trying. She's on the show.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. Listen. I was talking to her today.
I didn't talk to her about it yet. Show? I don't have to. I already know she's gonna say yes.
Wow.
Like, I don't have to talk to. I just already know.
Oh my goodness! I'm so glad we're not recording this, so I can be like, "Yo, listen what Cliff said about you."
That I don't have to ask her. I already know that she's gonna say yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Be like that.
That'd be an interesting dynamic, though. Scott Hall is awesome.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go back probably tomorrow since I'm off. No, I'm off. I'm going to play Cyberpunk all day. So listen, I have not gotten that.
He's one of the lucky ones that hasn't gotten hit with the crash bug.
Cyberpunk only crashed once, and that was like Saturday, and it was time for me to go to bed anyway. So it was just like, all right,
I'm gonna get a sign from above.
Yeah, like, do I get the people like I get bugs? Like, yeah, there's like some people. There's people floating, and where there's supposed to be chairs. Like when I'm driving, it'll freeze up for a couple seconds and it'll come back, but nothing too dramatic like everyone else is getting. Like my tag team partner Prince, he's told me he's gotten T poses from characters, and I was like, oh shit! Oh, I was like, I haven't gotten that yet. But the thing is, the bad thing about it is the game is buggy, but I like the story and I like the gameplay.
Oh no, it's fun when it's not bugging out. I think that's, like Sonic 06 wasn't, it was buggy and it wasn't fun. You know what I mean?
Jeez, you brought it back to Sonic 06. I remember that game.
Damien said he's gonna go back to work. Bet. Oh, Derek says I've been part of a storyline with some guys and took a few bumps from them. Okay. Well, I mean, if it,
I'm with it. Drop links. Like if you have links for this stuff, definitely send it to us. Definitely send it to us. Send it to Cliff. Oh yeah, send it to Cliff. It'll yeah. Send it to Cliff. Shit. Let's get you on the show.
oh, he's already we already talking about booking him for the.
I was about to say, like, get him on Now Entering the Ring.
Yo, Larry Zbyszko getting involved in the match. What is this? You're supposed to be fair and impartial. You're supposed to be right down the middle.
As we're talking about heel turns with referees.
Larry Zbyszko is the guest referee of this match. He is not a full-time WCW official.
Oh, Eric.
So it's funny.
Derek also says I would like to join you guys sometime. Yeah, bet when we come back for our season 2, we can definitely look into bringing you. We can bring you on for a guest spot.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not gonna front though. Like our roster is actually getting pretty full.
Yeah, like as far as like regular members of the 3 Count podcast, yeah. Like I said, it was originally a 4-person war room. We didn't turn into like a whole. No, we turned into the Avengers, my nigga. Like we are the Avengers now. We were the Fantastic Four. Now we're the Avengers.
And
what the fuck?
We're about to turn into the
you were Johnny Storm? Who's okay? Well, if you're Johnny Storm, then who's the Invisible Woman? Cliff?
Let's be real. Your bitch ass.
Well, thing. So wait, what? So that makes what? That makes Cliff Mr. Fantastic? Fuck out of here. He's not the leader.
Yeah. Keep telling yourself that.
Oh gosh.
Oh man.
Motherfucker, if this was the X-Men, I would be Charles Xavier and you would be Cyclops. Like that's low key in the
fuck
real.
You, Cliff.
You're the boring one.
Razor's Edge. There it is.
My ass would be stuck in a chair while you go run around.
Run around, do my dirty work.
Gene.
Terrible. Horrible.
Yeah, Larry out here trying to screw Scott all over. 1, 2.
Oh my god.
I guess I'd be
Nightcrawler.
3.
Nightcrawler.
The dude would I be?
Who would you, as far as the X-Men, if we were... Nah, nigga,
wait,
you Colossus.
Who?
No, Justice Colossus.
Who's JJ trying to claim?
I'm Colossus.
He's trying to claim it as Nightcrawler.
Bro, you are Spike. We don't even know who you are.
He called him.
That's who you are. You aren't even good enough for the originals. We just put you in the new class.
You know what? I'm Hugh Jackman Wolverine. This motherfucker.
Wish you were Hugh Jackman, mother. If anybody gets the Hugh Jackman role, it's either me or Justin. Fuck out of here.
Nah, Cyclops definitely.
I was trying to claim
That's
Jack.
fine. I'll take Cyclops, but like shit. He called.
Why did Larry Zbyszko want the replay on the screen?
Well, Larry Zbyszko is in the middle of feuding with Scott Hall.
But.
And I guess the story is he does not trust the NWO. As he shouldn't.
I'm about to say, as he shouldn't.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh. Did he restart the match? But, so the match over? Oh, he put him in yeah, that was a terrible armbar. There you go. Okay, I like that a lot better. It's like you put him in a terrible armbar. Oh,
Wait, what? Okay. I'm not going to spoil it. Josh, look. Yo, I'm actually like, that's lit though. That's lit. Can I spoil it, guys? Y'all want to get spoiled? Can I please? I can't hold it. I can't hold it in. I'm actually intrigued by this.
what happened?
All right, so
Sure, go
Impact.
ahead.
Impact, Hard to Kill. January 16th. It's Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers versus Rich Swann and the Motor City Machine Guns. I'm actually legitimately intrigued by this.
I ain't mad about it.
Okay. I like 5-6 for that match.
I knew you was going to say that. I knew you would say that. But I'm legitimately like that. See, that's what you're supposed to like. That's how you're doing it. Like that's how you're supposed to do it. Kenny's going to do the. If this proves my theory that Kenny's going to do this whole the collector gimmick thing. He's no longer the cleaner. He's the collector. He's going to collect all these titles, and he's going to have the Good Brothers back him up. He's gonna try to, in a sense, rebuild the Bullet Club. In a sense, to back him up with this. He's gonna leave the Elite. Like that's just hire me, somebody. Somebody hire me for creative.
I do believe they have somebody hired for that spot. I think his name's Don Callis.
That's also true. That's a very true statement. And if Don Callis is behind the creative for this, I actually have high hopes.
I do too.
I trust Don Callis.
Fun facts: we only have 2 matches left.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
World War III, what up, doe? 60 warriors, 3 rings, 1 survivor. Survivor gets a title
World
shot.
War III was a hot mess.
It really was. But it was so cool.
Never seen it.
World War III, 3 full-size rings, 3 20-foot rings, 60 men, Royal Rumble style.
What?
Yeah, so what happens is like you start off with 20 men in each one, right? And they get eliminated. And as they get eliminated, they move towards the center ring to wrap up the match. It was insane. Actually, my favorite spot in the whole entire match was Rey Mysterio. Well, in the matches, right? Rey Mysterio dressed up as Spider-Man, and at one time his sequence was he bounced off we'll call it Ring 3, right? Off of the far side of Ring 3, ran towards Ring 2, jumped on top of the Ring 3's ropes to Ring 2, to Juventud Guerrero, hit him with a Frankensteiner for a pin, and then ran into Ring 1, and then I think he had another spot. It was, World War III was insane. And then what happened after that? Giant picked him up with one hand and threw him over the top rope.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Macho Man Randy Savage. Snap into it. Oh, because it's the Slim Jim. Ha ha ha.
Hey, H-Town. Shout out to Houston.
Yeah.
Actually, but they're in Vegas, though.
Yeah, they're in Vegas. Yeah, I saw that. I remember that from the beginning. Yeah, they're in Vegas. Yeah. So all in all, though, so far, like I said, we have 2 matches left. All in all, for the most part, I've enjoyed this show. For my first time watching this, I have enjoyed this.
And this match is Macho Man versus DDP.
Oh yes, I told Justin I was like this match intrigued me. I was actually I was actually excited to watch this match. I'm a DDP fan.
I love DDP. DDP was the man.
Self high five.
We don't get to hear that.
Has ribs taped up and everything.
Shout out to DDP for the cutter.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my finish. The ripcord cutter. So what?
DDP didn't invent the cutter.
So what?
Yo, actually, no, what's funny?
Would you rather me say Randy Orton did it?
No, he's talking about John Laurinaitis was the inventor of the cutter.
You give John Laurinaitis his props.
That's okay. Fine.
I'll send you a few clips of me getting bumped. They all look like I got killed. Bet I want to see those. Send them to me so I can send them to the team.
All right,
also, if you guys want to send me,
the man that needs a cough drop.
If you guys want to send me clips, or if you guys want to send me, you guys want to get on the show, you guys can actually find me at clifford.miller@3countpodcast.com. Name the original horseman. That's the question that we're being asked right now. So
go ahead, Justin. Go ahead, do it. Get it. Do it.
All right, I got you. It's Rick, Tully, Arn, and Ole. And, of course, JJ was the manager.
I said, as you say. The original horseman? That's a Justin question.
It's wild to think that there's, like, whatever gaps, like, we legitimately can fill in each other's gaps. Like, if I'm missing something, like, you can fill them in. If you're missing something, I can fill something in. Jazz fills in gaps. Like, we all legitimately can fill in gaps for each other.
Facts. That's facts.
I love it. Yep, depending on the question, it's like, oh, that's a history topic. All right, Justin, take it away.
Yep, that's true.
Bathroom break for me.
Macho Man with his belt, snapping to Slim Jim.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember, like, didn't they kayfabe they broke his ribs? Like, on Monday night, on the Monday Nitro?
Yes, I believe so.
I really should have watched the Nitro
I
leading
believe
up to this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. That was the reason. But I do know in real life at this time, DDP was suffering from, like, really bad back pain. So this was also to cover, like, give a reason why he's got the back brace and crap on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he blew his back out.
Yeah, I forgot how he hurt it, but because that's how he ended up getting into yoga.
Yeah.
He got the back injury, and he was, going to the doctors, and they were trying to tell him that his career was over, and of course he didn't want to accept that. So he started getting into the, doing his research on physical therapy and yoga, and yeah, the wheels started turning for that eventual DDP yoga.
That's, like, the thing, too, because, like, for me, like, I really got into it, too, earlier this year, and then kind of, like, towards, like, August, I kind of, like, fell off of it, but that's, like, that was one thing that was, like, helping me out with so much, man, and it for me, like, obviously being, like, the oldest one on the podcast, but it's funny because, like, I can watch DDP's career, and I'm like, yo, like, that could be me, and I should start, like, really taking care of my body before, like, I end up like DDP and, like, trying to figure out, like, what's gonna help me. Like, he already has the answers, you know what I mean? Essentially, like, I see Google everywhere. I'm just like, oh, okay, well, DDP had that same problem, so this is what he did to fix it,
Yeah.
Yeah, Justin won't share the wealth. Stingy motherfucker.
Well, the wealth right now is with the Dark Lord, so the Dark Lord needs to share.
Oh, wow! So you gave it to him and wouldn't give it to me when I asked from jump? Fuck you, Justin.
Well, allegedly, see, this was when he was allegedly, feeling old. Before I discovered he was a faker, he doesn't really need it. But he has the DDP. Why?
All right, so I have to go bother him about that.
Yes. Now, has he used it? Probably not.
Rest in peace, Macho Man. That's crazy to think. Like, looking at this show, like, think about, like, all the people that we've, like, lost. Legitimate, like.
Right. No, seriously.
That's wild to think.
Yeah, like. Shout out to Macho Man for being in the original Spider-Man movie.
Bonesaw.
So,
Yeah.
ooh, Bonesaw is really.
So Chad, is Bonesaw going to be in Spider-Man 3 along with
Most
everyone
definitely.
else?
Most definitely.
Dude,
Oh, he's got.
you heard that Sandman's supposed to be in it too?
Listen, Josh.
No,
I heard that William Dafoe is supposed to be in it. I heard that Sandman's supposed to be in it. Listen, this movie is a hot freaking mess at this point.
At this point, I want Peter Parker's landlord in the movie too.
Red?
Yeah.
Mr. Dinklage.
Red?
Yeah.
I want the door to get fixed. Because he always said, "Yo, get the
Yo, it's Stevie
you
Richards.
fix this damn door."
Yo, look at Stevie Richards.
Wait, what's Steve? Wait, what happened? Oh, you're talking about the show.
Yo, it's Stevie.
Give me Rich.
I just noticed Stevie in the crowd.
I thought Cliff was trying to tell us Stevie Richards was in the chat. I
love you. I would have popped way harder than that. Oh, dude, Jay, who's in the chat?
Oh, Randy Savage. They're like.
All right. Big question that came in from Derek just now. And I love answering all these questions, by the way. It's so cool. What's your favorite finisher?
Mine.
Why does that one dude have his shirt off? Dude, you're not even a wrestler.
Hey, yo!
My man is like trying to square up to Macho Man.
Okay, so favorite finisher.
Right in the back.
Jeez. All right, anybody want to answer? I got to think about mine. I got to think about it.
Oh, mine's the Stone Cold Stunner. That's mine.
Fucking Mark.
Oh shit.
Lion Tamer.
The what?
Lion Tamer.
The Lion Tamer? That's your favorite finisher?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, all right. I'm not knocking it. I'm just.
Mine
Oh,
changes
fuck
from
you.
time to time, so that's why I can't think I just pick just one. Although I'm not gonna lie, I do like Sister Abigail.
That's a good one.
So, okay. I gotta go with. Oh man, I gotta go with the Pedigree.
Another good one.
I think, yeah. My favorite, I gotta go with the Pedigree.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie too. Macho Man's elbow drop by far is still one
Oh
of my
yeah.
favorites. You can't go away from the classics.
Macho Man's elbow drop is iconic. It's when people think about it, when you think of the elbow drop.
DDP went to go sit on the bench and it broke.
I literally just seen that. I thought he sat on one of the the tombstones, but that was the bench.
I'm a old school wrestling fan on the 70s and on. Well, the person right here on the bottom of the screen, Chris Idol, that's that dude.
Listen, the man knows. The man is what? How old are you, Justin? 26?
Yes, sir.
26, and he has the knowledge of literally of 40 years of wrestling of the past 40 years.
Yeah, that's all he watches.
All of it.
And you would think, you would the way he knows it, you would think he lived through it all and he was there. But the motherfucker's, like I said, only 26 years old.
Yeah, Damien taught me time travel. That's how I was able
It does, right. It does. It's all starting to make sense. But that's the one thing. See, that's why I had to have Idol on the podcast. I had to have him because of his rich and his vast knowledge of old school stuff. I had to have him on here. It would be very detrimental to me to start a wrestling podcast and not have like the one friend that I know who knows legitimately everything everything before the millennium of wrestling, to not have him on there.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Fuck you too. But this man's knowledge is anybody that I if anybody asks me about my friend, I always say my best friend Justin, he knows everything. Like everyone knows, Justin is my friend that knows. He's literally I always call him the encyclopedia, and I always say, that's how I talk to people. Like seriously though, I'm not joking. Like if I have to describe you to any of people, if I talk about you, I always say, he's the encyclopedia. Like if I have any question about wrestling, as far as the past, the 80s and the 70s and all that, I call Justin.
We got a long ass cord for cameras though, man.
9 times out of 10, he has the answer.
Yeah.
I want to do that spot, Cliff. Listen, if we run a program, I want to grab the camera and record you getting your ass beat, and then you just give me a power bomb with the camera in my hand. Your what you call it? Your new finisher that you came up with.
Oh yeah.
That instant. I showed Angel it. Was it last week? And she was like, "Oh, okay," because she analyzes everything, so she has to watch 3-4 times. So she watched it. She's like, "Okay." So she was trying to figure out, does he have to go into it the way we were doing it? She's like, "Oh, I see. I like this." She's like, "I like this. He needs to do this every time."
I'm digging it too. Everybody kept telling me, they're like, "Yeah, we can have 3 or 4 different finishers." I'm like, okay.
that pump handle, what you call it, powerbomb is lit.
What's your thoughts on Bugsy McGraw, Blackjack Mulligan, and Kendo Nagasaki?
So Blackjack Mulligan is a legend in itself. I know that because I know the name. Like I said, I'm not idle. I don't know. I'm not all good with names and past stuff like that. I'm still learning in itself. But Blackjack Mulligan, oh yes, absolutely, one of the best.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with any of those names. I'll be honest.
You don't know Blackjack Mulligan, bro?
I said what I said.
Oh,
I be who?
Well, yeah, for real, I will now.
Especially with you being like a heavy type of dude. Yes, please look up Blackjack Mulligan.
You need to look him up just based off the principle that you like Bray Wyatt.
Oh, yes. Okay. Thank you.
Facts, yes, apps, yeah, no, retweet, retweet.
Yeah. As a Bray Wyatt fan, you need to familiarize yourself with Blackjack. Who were the other? What were the other?
Wait. He didn't get him. Did he not get him with that cutter because he grabbed the rope?
That's a smart move. I like it.
I'm trying to yeah. He didn't get all of that. I don't think he got it at all. Right, yeah, because Macho's getting up, yeah. This has been a good match. I ain't gonna front. This Macho Man DDP. I'd like. Bro, look at Macho Man, selling something that doesn't happen often. Selling, he's like.
So Derek's favorite finisher is the old school claw.
Encyclopedia. Didn't Hogan technically ruin WCW as well?
No, Josh. The NWO ruined WCW.
He was a part of the NWO?
What do you mean?
Okay, so when it comes to the end of WCW, there is no one thing that went wrong. Imagine 15 different things going wrong simultaneously.
Okay, so like someone
it was like,
having brain damage, liver failure, kidney failure.
Wow.
All that at the same time, basically.
But really the absolute final blow was just that Turner didn't want wrestling anymore. That was the ultimate death deal. They didn't want it anymore. They didn't want to own it, and they didn't want it on any of their channels.
You said
That-
Turner?
That was like Turner the company, not Ted the person.
I was like, yeah, because I remember Ted like saying that he wanted to keep pushing with everything.
Yeah. Not Ted Turner the person. I meant Turner the company.
Yeah.
They didn't want to own wrestling, and they didn't want wrestling on their station anymore. So that was the final nail in the coffin.
And then good old Vincey came along.
Yeah.
And bought it at like half price.
Yeah, like it's legit.
Yeah.
My man got a black.
He took the pinata and
He got a Black Friday deal.
No, fact.
He took the pinata and started rocking.
There
Oh
it is.
no! There's the cutter.
Ref bump though.
The RKO.
Oh, disrespect.
Here's the thing. I get mad as fuck when Angel does it. And I understand why she does it, because that's what she grew up on. That's what she knows. But goddamn it, Josh, if you goddamn call that shit RK, I'm gonna smack the fuck out of you.
I did that.
You know what's funny? Remember when DDP and Scott Hall were playing? They were playing 2K, right? And Diamond with Dallas Page, he was mad because he's like, "What do you mean I'm not in the game?" He's like, "I was in last year's game." He's like, "Why am I not in this game?" He's like, "What?" And then Scott Hall goes, "Hey yo, pick up Randy Orton. I heard he's got a pretty sweet finisher."
Oh, that's great.
Cutter, no.
Nope.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Wow. I didn't expect that.
Oh. That was dope. And ref didn't see it either.
Goldberg, take notes. Jackass.
Speaking of Goldberg, so while we're here, are we only get Goldberg versus Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble? Oh, it's Sting! It's Sting!
No.
At the
I don't want to see Goldberg in any more matches.
What are you doing? Wait, what?
I think if we're going to see Goldberg and Roman, it's going to take place at Mania.
No, just I don't want to see Goldberg in any more matches.
Let's come back to the pause. Did Sting just like knock the shit out of? Wait, I am lost.
No. And the thing is, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Don't explain it, Cliff. Don't.
Yeah.
Let it play out.
Okay, all right, fine then. Like, wait a minute. Like, my man literally Sting just walked out, like, fucking tagged DDP with the bat, and then just walked away like nothing ever happened. Like, no emotion. Wait, what the hell?
Macho Man wins the last man standing match.
What?
18 minutes, man. That was a great match, though.
It was. That's why I'm like tripping off the finish. That's why I'm tripping off this finish. Like, wait. What? I am out. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I don't have the the sound on. It makes it a little bit better because I'm so confused.
Also, question getting asked in: name Blackjack Mulligan's sons.
His sons? Oh, I can't do that. Go ahead, Justin.
Mulligan. I know one of the. Wait, Barry and Kendall, right? Barry and Kendall Windham.
Wait, Barry Windham?
Yeah. And Barry Windham and his brother Kendall that no one remembers.
Wait a minute. Whoa. I didn't know this. Barry Windham is the son of Blackjack Mulligan?
Yeah.
Hold the fuck up. Wait a minute.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Whoa. You're about to like mind fuck me right now. What? No, listen. You don't understand. Like Barry Windham.
No, that's not. Never mind. I was like, at first I thought that was Kelvin Sullivan. I was like, that looked like him at first, but
Barry Windham is like a legend, and like, like even like Edge and like Edge talks very highly of Barry Windham. A lot of wrestlers talk very highly of Barry Windham.
Oh, because Barry was the man.
Exactly.
For a period of time. Like,
that's why I'm just like, wait a minute, that was Blackjack Mulligan's son?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Wow. Listen, look, learn something new every day.
Look how mean his EMTs are, man. Like, my man's hurting in his ribs, and he's curled up in the fetus position. Like, hey, stretch out.
Stretch out so we can
strap you down. You'll feel better. Like, no.
Remember, one of those guys right there going to be a WWE champion.
Who?
I need to buy it.
I'm joking. That's the joke.
Oh.
You know the running joke is like, one of those guys right there that you see being a little stage prop guy is going to be a WWE champion.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I'm about to say, who? I'm like, what do you know that I don't know? Oh, I guess it's kind of like how Keith Lee was security during the WrestleMania 25 angle with Orton and Triple H.
Yes.
Dusty.
I love Dusty Rhodes, and it's funny because every time I do see old stuff of Dusty, I get a little sad. I do.
Yeah.
And who's that guy in the middle?
That's Tony Schiavone.
Exactly.
I was like, what? Like, you gonna ride me about Blackjack? You don't know who Tony Schiavone is?
No, I know who that was the joke.
I'm about to good brother you for real.
And
you thought that
Tony
exhale was bad?
Looking real good right here.
Like, it looks like Tony. Like, shit. Like, I mean, yeah, Tony looks older now, but like,
he's missing
the facial expression that Tony is the same facial expression Tony gives on AEW. Like, Tony legitimately just brought his like WCW self to AEW.
Really changed, right?
Yeah. That's like literally that's what people like you know the IWC. They like that's what they say. Like AEW is nothing but WCW all over again, and I get why they say that to a certain extent.
Yo,
like
all you got to do is Chad, watch an episode of Nitro from 97 or 98. You'll really see it.
And I think that's what I might do because you know, like I said, I've never watched. Like I said, I never watched the full episode of Nitro before. Like I said, I didn't get into wrestling until like 04-ish, 05-ish, and with the network, I've watched a lot of WWE stuff. So I haven't really gotten into WCW. Like the only WCW stuff I watched was old Flair shit, you know.
Yeah.
So I haven't watched Nitro, but I think after tonight,
watch Nitro. Yeah, watch an episode.
Are you ready?
From 97, and you'll get it. You'll understand.
After watching this, I think I may watch Nitro. I may start on like a Nitro binge where I may watch a bunch of Nitros and see, where we go with it.
4,000 in attendance.
I never, like I said, like during the Monday Night Wars, I was just born. I was literally I was born in '96. So like when this pay-per-view happened, I was literally.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Yes, Michael Buffer.
When I got into it, I started out.
I miss Michael Buffer.
I started out as a WCW guy. But then my uncle was a WWE guy. So then I shifted, and that's just all I do.
how the
Mostly.
NWO all had the same music. It's like Undisputed
Think
Era.
about it like this. When this pay-per-view came out, you were basically like only like a year older than yourself.
Yes, I was only when this pay-per-view came out, I was legitimately only a year and a couple of like a couple months older.
Look at the old school Cage.
Oh! Is this the cage match?
Yeah, this is the main event, baby.
Oh wow!
Look,
Wow,
Michael Buffer only comes out for main events.
That's fact. Oh goodness, the racist. Fuck Hulk Hogan.
I remember when he got the rights to Voodoo Child, bro.
Yeah.
But like all jokes aside, though, the NWO theme song is lit.
It is.
That's the theme that I listen to when I'm walking into school for the first day.
Yeah.
with the boys.
Yep, Barry Kendall Windham.
New World Order.
Oh my God. So, Chad, so I saw this clip on Instagram, right? It was from a WCW house show over in Germany. And they forgot they didn't have the audio equipment, right? So they had the NWO track, but they had a guy on the house mic doing all the ad libs that are in the song on the house mic. So he's like, the song's playing, and he's on the house mic, and he's just going new world order for life, and he's just doing that, like all the ad libs that are in the song. He's just doing them on the house mic. I mean, this is so bad. This is so bad. Oh, it was terrible.
It's like you don't make it sound so bad though. You make me want to legit like go look for it. Hey,
it's
look who it
hilarious.
is, the icon.
If I can find it, I'll send it to you guys. But it was bad because, like I said, they were overseas in Germany, and so it's a guy with a German accent doing these American ad libs, and clearly English is not his first language. So it was so bad.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh man, that's funny. But like, yo, it was fun. Wow, icon. I'm still glad I got rid of that shit. Apparently, somebody did a short film, and they called it Icon. So I'm like, I'm glad I got rid of it.
I'm glad you got rid of it too. I'm glad you had the thought to get rid of it before I had a chance to tell you. Because I was going to tell you, you got to drop the ice. I was like, if you're going pro, you can't run with this.
No, facts though, because everyone's doing it though. Like in a sense, like everybody in like not just wrestling in a sense, but everyone in all like media, they're doing like this icon thing. Shout out to Jaden Smith for making everybody an icon.
True. But like, even before then, it was kind of played out. Like, as you see, Roddy Piper had his icon thing. They call Sting the icon.
No, facts. Facts.
Yeah. But
Wasn't Shawn the icon?
A lot of icons.
You're right. There is a lot of icons, but there will be no other icon like me.
And by icon, do you mean people out of money?
Fuck you, Cliff.
Boom. It's a thinker.
Right.
Oh, when the cage used to mean like just because you escaped the cage didn't mean you won the match.
So here's the deal. Here's my thing about
biting him in the ass.
He really is vitamin E. So what's my thing about about the cage and escaping?
Piper, dude.
I'd rather. And this is what I credit AEW. You know, when they did the Cody and Wardlow match, the match didn't end because you escaped the cage. And that's what I liked about as far as the cage match goes with AEW. You know, WWE, as far as rules and standpoint, if you escape the cage, you win. You know, and that's a cool little gimmick. But, when you have the cage, the match should end in the ring. So I kind of like that, like even though there's a cage it's a still cage, but the match, it ends in the ring.
Right.
So I'm sitting watching Hogan. Do y'all remember that Hogan used to have a helmet?
Wait, what?
I do remember that period of time. Yep.
I don't.
Hogan.
Like I said, I'm born in '96. I didn't start watching wrestling till like 04, 05. And like
there was a really brief period of time where Hogan was wearing
the Spartan helmet.
Wearing, it was like a Spartan helmet.
What was the reason behind him wearing a Spartan helmet?
He was going bald.
Did it have something to do with a movie he was in?
No, he was going bald.
He was always going bald.
Yeah, but he was going bald. He was losing a lot more hair, and he was feeling like self-conscious about it. So he had WWF make him a helmet, and he wore it to the ring, and was like trying to get it over as like his new thing, and like it just didn't happen for him.
But but hasn't he been wearing hair extensions for the longest anyway?
Yeah.
Hogan's Hogan's been his entire time as a top guy. He's been balding. Like if you look at a picture of him,
so like
at WrestleMania 1, it ain't much up top.
No. But yeah, that was the reason why. So question really quick from Derek. How long have you guys been in business? 1 year today.
Literally a year,
1
man.
year today.
Literally 1 year to the date.
Yeah.
1 year to the date. And it's been a wild ride, and like legitimately this is legit a celebration. Like we're watching wrestling. The original, the core four is legitimately watching the pay-per-view. Enjoying the company, enjoying each other's, and watching wrestling. What we do, what we love, wrestling.
This is the first time though that we've actually done a live show where we watched a pay-per-view. And
that's fact. This is our very first. Yeah. This is our first legit watch along that we've done, and
Sorry, Chris Man says Def thought you guys were talking about the governor for a second until I realized we were talking about wrestling.
Wow! Oh man!
Yo.
Oh, that's funny because the governor's bald, so I could see why he would.
He's like, funny. I was like, Hogan wears a helmet.
Hey, y'all, please excuse my my son's godfather.
Shout out to Manny.
My son's godfather.
That is funny, Chris. Manning, we love you.
Please, like I said, please excuse my son's godfather. Yeah, he's a. There's some wires not connected. I love you, bro. Love you, Chris. And there's Sting. So, does this make sense? Okay, I need to watch it before I start judging. Was Sting feuding with Hogan at the time as well?
Yeah, so Sting was
Sting is feuding with the
NWO. Not just
okay. Hogan. Okay, makes sense. Okay. Okay, let me not ask questions. Let me just watch.
I will say this. This does make sense if you were following along on Nitro.
Okay, all right. Understandable. Because I'm like, if that's the case, then why did he hit Roddy? Not Roddy. Why did he hit
DDP?
DDP? Because isn't Scott Hall NWO?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Exactly. So right. So okay, that's all right.
All of this is explained, but you'd have to be following along on Nitro to fully get
Understood. Understood.
Yeah.
No, back to what I was saying. So I watched a match with Hogan when he was in Japan.
Okay. Wait, I think I know what Japan match you're watching. I think I've seen the match you're talking about.
And I was like, oh wow. I was like, Hogan can really,
Here's the thing. So Hogan,
are you talking about Hogan's match with the Great Muta that he had in Japan?
Yeah, but to say that's what I was thinking. Like, the Great Muta. So,
Hogan could go.
So I'm gonna put it out there because I know I give Hogan, and I've always gave Hogan the flack, but Hogan can wrestle. Hulk Hogan can work. It's just the simple fact is that Hogan is an American wrestler. Hogan, when he was with the WWF, he adapted the WWF style. He adapted the WCW style, but. Wait, what the?
All right. Oh, hold on one second. Derek meant how long have we been in the business? I think of wrestling. I've been in for 11 months. Chaz has also been in for 10 months. And then a follow-up question from him says, also, what age do you think it's too old to get into the business? I don't know. I'm 35, and I'm just starting.
My honest answer is. As long as you are physically fit and can take the punishment that comes along with wrestling, I don't think there's really an age limit on it.
Mm-mm.
Didn't Flair not quit until like 7 years ago?
What's that?
But
Flair
okay, time out. I know we had the question. We're asking the question, but there's two stings. There's two stings.
Yes.
And I'm confused.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry.
Me and Josh both go, what?
Yeah. Yes, there are two stings. Yes, you are correct.
I don't know if you guys caught that or not.
You guys are talking about when you play. That'll be more important later on. When you guys.
I'm lost.
So I don't know if you guys heard it or not, but Roddy Piper definitely said that shit hurts when he got hit with the belt.
I believe that.
He got hit once.
That's right.
He took one across the back. He leaned up, put his hands up, and he said, "That shit hurts," and he took him to the shoulder.
Roddy Piper's the man.
Rest in peace, Piper.
Oh, yeah. For real. There'll never be another guy like
That's a great shot, actually. Who's doing the producing for the show? Is it Kevin Dunn? Oh, that's right. It's not.
Okay, so this is gonna add to that. AEW is WCW 2.0. The same director that directed all the WCW shows works for AEW now.
Oh, nice!
Wow!
Yikes!
Wow!
That's why I like it so much. The production.
Is he going to suplex him? No, he's not.
No, I don't know why not in this cage.
Wait on stage. This is not 2020.
I'm looking at Chaz. I'm looking at him like, wait, what are you talking about?
Wait, how many stings are there? I'm done. What? I legitimately went to the bathroom for like a minute, and like now there's like 17 stings.
Well, I guess they're trying to play off the fact that there's an order of stings.
I don't fucking know, Josh.
SWO, Sting World Order.
Sting World Order. SW.
So you have to remember too, in the context of things, right, is that at this time, like, Sting had left, and he was in the Raptors, and NWO was like starting to take over and was pretty much telling like the rest of WCW like they were gonna like just take over and there's nobody who could stand in their way. And Sting like started randomly appearing in the Raptors. And so now like they're all worried that Sting is gonna come and try to stop the NWO, and that's where you start seeing like all these things like coming into play.
Okay.
They all look smack alike.
And that's it, right? That's what I was just about to say. Like, they all like, when they casted all these different things, they made sure that they all look like Sting. Like,
well, they all have the masks on, and they all have they're all they needed is the height and the build, and you can do
and that's right, exactly. Like their height and their build, like the body type, it matches. It's like Sting. That's what's tripping me out.
Let's get together.
They all look the same.
He said, "Let's all get together next year and watch Mania." It's definitely an option. We haven't got that far yet.
You're right. Maybe we listen. I don't know. Maybe if WrestleMania isn't a 2-day thing again, maybe we might do a live watch long.
But if it is a 2-day thing, we can do like 2 teams.
That means, I'll say, but here's the thing: we do the 2-day thing. That means one of us has to be on both days, which is probably you, Cliff.
I know. Not like I'm fighting it though.
But maybe we might, that low key might. Is that Macho Man?
Yeah, but you notice, okay? Notice how nobody, none of these things have made their way towards the ring yet. Okay, that's what you need to watch.
Like sharks,
Oh my God! You hit my man's knees, broke. I totally forgot that was a thing that happened.
Now,
okay, so all right, I just have to put this out there because this happened today. So we have these rings and these ropes in our studio that you climb, that you can go across. And the ropes, we have rings and we have ropes. The ropes are harder than the actual rings. And I got up on the actual rope today for the very first time, and I was what the fuck is going on? And when I dropped down off the rope, I felt like the pain in my ankle and my knees. So I can only imagine what Randy Savage felt when he did that jump. What the hell is going on?
I don't like this.
I don't know what's going on right now. I was low key into this, Matt. Wait, so did Roddy win?
Yeah, Roddy won by sleeper.
Yeah, he won by sleeper.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what the fuck is going on now?
They're getting the heat.
Gotta get the heat, brother.
Look.
Okay, gotta get the heat. Okay. No. All right.
Yeah.
Black Sting over the rope.
Roddy Piper. Yeah, Roddy Piper just beat the leader of the NWO. So they gotta make an example.
And you hear the crowd, right? The crowd. Well, actually, you know what? Turn your volume up on your TV because you'll get it.
Turn the volume. All right. Well, let me turn it.
Because the crowd right now is yelling, "We want Sting." Piper's just taking punches to the face.
Piper's getting sacrificed.
Yeah.
Yo, people in the NWO did not people in WWE in the '90s did not care. Or SummerSlam. I've been in the business for 4 years in March, and I'm 51 years old now. Bet,
There
Derek.
you go.
That's awesome.
Hogan's an asshole for that.
There it is. There it is. That's what I was talking about. I was like, remember this? Remember this guy?
Yeah.
This is a random fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a fan.
Random fan.
Oh.
Now, keep in mind, the directors, they think it's part of the show, obviously, because of all the stings that are out there.
Get him in the ring. Get him in the ring. That's what he said.
They're basically beating up this fan.
Dude, just wait.
Beating
I thought this was all part of the show at 2. Look, they're throwing potatoes at this man.
What did I tell you?
Yo, told you.
Oh, yeah.
Remember this one fan.
Right.
Look, he's trying to get up. He's trying to fight back. Like, hey, man, props to this kid, though.
No.
Honestly, you had told me. I thought this was
And you know,
No,
and you know,
legit,
hey,
like I remember Justin, like me and Justin, we were like, I think it was today or yesterday. We were on the phone. We were talking about that it was a fan that jumped in and Randy Savage was beating the shit out of him. But whoa,
just wait. No, bro, like,
and like Roddy Piper's just handcuffed and what the dude? And this, bro.
Yeah. And that's you know, that's legit WCW security. That's in there.
Is that the end?
that's the end.
Wow. That's how we end it?
That's how we end it. Actually, to be fair, there was another fan that jumped in, and Macho Man beat the dog piss out of that kid.
Bro.
But they didn't show it on there on the live. If you watched it live, you would have seen it happen.
Wow. I am like
I mean, like, we talk about fans, like, we talk about the fans who jumped into, like, the ring, like, you know, like the Seth Rollins incident and the incident that happened with Randy Orton and South. Like, dude.
You know, that was in Baltimore with the Seth Rollins. That was in Baltimore.
Yeah, I know it was.
I was there. Yeah.
But it's just
I wasn't
crazy.
there,
Like,
but I was
this fan
definitely at
jumped
my
in
home watching this, and this is why, this is why Baltimore don't get nice shit.
But this, I mean, I'm just saying, this fan climbed the cage and was like, I'm desperate to get in too.
Stop it before it goes.
Yeah. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine how much you have to believe to climb a cage and try to take on the NWO?
Right, exactly.
Macho Man, and then you got tackled by a random Sting fan. You got tackled by a black Sting. That's who you got tackled by. And then he was just like, don't do it, kid. It's fake. But he hit him in the face and was like, no, I'm going in there. I'm saving Rowdy.
Yeah, that kid's like, I ain't trying to hear that. I got to save Piper.
So we got to wrap this up.
Yeah. Okay. So that was wild. All in all, this pay-per-view, I enjoyed this. This was fun to watch. I will say this. This was actually legitimately fun to watch. Yeah. No, Logan there, like dead ass. Like rest in peace to the fan. Wow. Gotta say it. Gotta say Piper. Wow. Get stuff. Wow. I don't even know how I get back on track for that one. So for those who stayed with us through this live, thank you so much for sticking with us. This was fun. Honestly, low key, like I agree. Like this was the perfect way to really like celebrate like 1 year of the 3 Count podcast. The OG crew legitimately watching wrestling and
watching chaos.
Yeah.
watching chaos. Yeah. I want to give a shout out to legitimately every single person that has ever listened to the 3 Count podcast. Like, even if they're not even on this live right now, shout out to the person that went on their whatever podcast service that they use and they said, oh, the 3 Count podcast, let me listen to that. And they listened to an episode because low key, we would not be here if it was not for that one person. It's crazy to think that a year has gone by and this crazy idea that I came up with and starting a debate show about wrestling. And look where we've come. Like, you would think and I can make this joke with Chris Idol. This was like supposed to be a get rich quick scheme, and it turned out to be something bigger than that. And I'm filled with like a lot of joy and a lot of like emotion because this is something that's really, grown into its own. It's really grown. And it's something that I'm extremely proud of, and I'm happy that I have started this thing with these, with these 3 guys, with Josh, with Chris Idol, with the Red Dog, and it's something that I do believe is a very good source of entertainment for people who like wrestling. Granted, I have not killed this bottle of Captain Morgan, but I've had enough, which is a good thing. Great, yes. But all in all, thank you to each and every person who is listening to the 3 Count podcast, whether you are a fan of the debate show, whether you are a fan of Now Entering the Ring, whether you were a fan of the review show that we tried to do and failed epically at. You gotta have fails. Like, that's the thing. You gotta try something and, throw shit at the wall. And if it sticks, it sticks. The review shows did not stick. But hey, we tried it and hey. Thank you to each and every person who actually listened to each and every show. And I can speak for all 7 of us and think that we appreciate you. We definitely appreciate you. We love you. Because you're what make this, you're the reason that this podcast keeps going. And so we appreciate you. Definitely tune in for season 2 of the debate show and season 2. I don't mean necessarily is there a season 2 of Now Into the Ring because we just constantly are pushing our interviews. So is there a season 2, Cliff?
Yes, there's going to be a season 2. And I mentioned it at the start of the stream, and you fell into it too. You already knew. But season 2 starts January 1st with the first episode being Pure Ignorance.
Okay, cool. So yeah. So with season 2 of the Now Entering the Ring, featuring yours truly, Pure Ignorance, the Don, Chaz Evans, and Prince Machiavelli. We got a show coming up soon, our 3rd official show, Returning to the Ring, which will be any wrestler or personality, ref, or promoter that was on Now Enter the Ring, they will be featured on Returning to the Ring. So definitely check that out. Anthony Liu, the franchise, will be spearheading that show. So definitely check that out. Thank you for tuning in to this watch along. This is the first time doing this. We had people join on, so I guess this is kind of we can mark this up as a success clip so we can try this out next year and do this again. I think we should do our watch alongs with just the 4 of us. I think that's pretty cool. Keep it not necessarily like an exclusive thing, but like an intimate thing. So I think all of us, we do a watch along again. Is that cool with you, Josh? Yep, so that's the yes from Josh. Idol.
Works for me.
All right, cool. So Red Dog, what do you think?
Yeah, it works
You're
for
the
me.
producer.
Yes, it works for me too.
All right, cool. So we'll do another watch along. We'll probably do speaking of 2021, if since we're on live and everything, we'll probably do at least four a year. Like you said, Cliff, once a quarter. So I think we will do probably and we'll figure it out, but at least once a quarter, at least 4 a year, just the four of us, bullshitting, watching the pay-per-view, doing a live stream and everything. So I'm a little lit, so I'm gonna probably do run-on synthesis. But all in all, thank you everyone for helping us, get to a year of 3 Count Podcast. Like seriously. Personally for me, it means a lot to me because, like I said, this is legitimately a get rich quick scheme with me and Idol trying to get free tickets to WrestleMania. So it's really heartwarming that we have fans loyal fans who watch our stuff, who listen to us on the podcast, and I got it, Cliff. I'll wrap it up. I got it, Cliff. So thank you to each and everyone who listened, who watch us. Make sure you check out our website on 3countpodcast.com. Listen to us on all your favorite podcast streaming sites, whether it's Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, Stitcher, podcast.com, Spotify, all of that. Wherever you get your podcast fancy, we're on there. So definitely tune in to our episodes of Now Enter the Reign, because we will have episodes for you throughout the Christmas or winter holiday. We will be back next year for our debate show. Also, tune in for Return to the Ring starting next year as well. I'm going to wrap this up because Cliff told me to wrap it up like Josh is snoring. So, my name is The Don. I am the Don of Pro Wrestling, Chaz Evans, here with my tag team partner, the man who I could have not run this show without, the Red Dog of Red Dogs, Cliff Miller, here with his royal swollenness himself, Chris Idol, the Napster who has fallen asleep, JJ. Also for Damian Fatal, the Dark Lord, Anthony, Lou the Franchise, Elaine, the ref, who is also on WWE, Showtime, Jeremy Grimes, and whoever the fuck else is a member of the podcast. Be here for the next episode of the 3 Count Podcast.